mature adult with a business degree.
Big, 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 big. All I see you do is big, 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 big. Little piggy, why you?
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you and still be on camera, I would do it. Okay, I seriously would do it. I need you to help support everything, all right?
Big, 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 big.
What?
Big. All I see you do is big, 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 big.
What?
Little piggy, why you?
And the only thing I would need to say, guys, please, if you at all can, if you want to help me out the most, please tip me. Right now, behind the scenes, there's stuff going on that I don't want to really disclose, but I am completely and utterly strapped for cash, and it's in a bad situation because I have bills coming up, and I'm nervous, and, you know, if you tip me now, that's the funds that are going straight to my bills until I get paid by Twitch in the next week. But I'm not the kind of person that's going to sit here and say, please buy this shirt, please subscribe, please do this, please sub, please thumbs up the video, please see my other channels, please. When do you ever hear me talking like that in a video?
Big up, the bitch is fat. That being said, okay. Now guys, let's talk about your ego. You've been doing the same shit since Evo. You've been taking L's, man, it ain't even close. Your whole YouTube career is a joke. DSP tries it, you never tried the rope. All the copium you're using to cope. Look at your wife, man, she needs to elope. You're a slope-faced alcoholic and you need help. Second of all, man, your career is a disgrace. A decade of failure, early start, yet you lost the race. Last place, level 1, run, rabbit, run. Better yet, do us a favor, suck the barrel of a gun. Yeah, clowning on the guy like it's going out of fashion. Eating pig stop every morning, noon and night, missing Ashton. They snaked me, I snaked them. 8 months with a plan. Took an L from Rich, cause you couldn't admit that Triple P, I call him Triple P, made you his little piggy bitch. She's fat, the bitch is fat, and all you do is laugh. Cared more about pedo filth than your horse that's sad. Need a forklift to fuck this bitch. That make you mad that she'd rather stuff her face and bounce on Tyrone's lap. Pretend you got that thick skin, that you're a tough nut to crack. You'll never be a man, you're just another 220 on the map.
Feel like to move it. He like to move it. Feel want to move it. All day he move it. Feel like to move it. He like to move it. Feel want to move it. All day he move it. Feel like to move it. He like to move it. Feel want to move it. All day he move it. To all the dense heads in the world, your boy Philly got big tits, man. He needs support. Big support. Support for them tig old bitties. He's a bra, he don't use a man. Cause he come on the street and he shakers that means he need a bra. He don't use a man. Cause he jiggle that top and he needs a cup. Hit you really fat, hit you really fat, hit you really, hit you really, hit you really, hit you really fat, hit you really fat, hit you really, hit you really, hit you really. He got a soft, round, sweaty man's tits. Pull on from wishing it on the lips. Large size bus make cat careless. We took over Mike stands in the office. Got a nice big sweaty man tits. Cheers try stream car again don't fit. Motorboat style and the memories don't quit. Squeeze them both together just for PPB sticks. Feel like to move it. He like to move it. Feel want to move it. All day he move it. Feel like to move it. He like to move it. Feel want to move it. All day he move it.
What is up, everyone? I really do hate and love that one at the same time. Like, I don't know. It's terrible. It's wonderful. It's everything and then some. Phil approaches the throne on pinned and needle. Lord of the lift, please forgive your servant the tide that was going to you to chat with. Oh, Jesus. Darkseid, calm down. Calm down. Tides are not necessary. You know this. I mean, you're forgiven or something. I don't know. Whatever. How y'all doing? It's gonna be a rough one today. I am already I'm gassed. I'm gassed from work. Work is being a dick. But that's okay. I've got let loose the tithes of war. Cry havoc and let loose the tithes of war. Work's just been on one here recently. It's been rather exhausting. I also got a meeting tonight. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I can already tell. But yeah, what is up? Happy Tuesday. I've been missing y'all. I didn't have the Friday stream, you know. That's who would have thought that that, you know, you guys could survive without the Friday stream. I know I sure didn't. But no, we're getting into it today. We got to get into it quick cuz, you know, I have a life, correct? The regard is spurging out about everything. That's what makes it so great, is that it's literally everything. However, earlier today, Ira put in a query to ChatGPT, said, I need you to give me an ad for DoorDash in the style of DSP. But before that, thank you guys for keeping me honest. Correct. I almost forgot that, yes, I have in fact started streaming. God damn, I don't even have my stream deck close to me. We have in fact started streaming. We So yeah, we have started streaming, and that means that we get to increment this sucker by one. So from 163 to 164, which of course means blood for the blood god. So Ira puts this query, and now that we're all caught up with the housekeeping, and I love this. I'm gonna do the whole thing as Phil. But I'm gonna give you the action items, like it's how Phil should be acting in these moments. The first one is intro. Zero enthusiasm, awkward tone. Followed by suddenly defensive for no reason. Attempts to justify his hypocrisy. Stumbles through the script. Forgets promo code. Leaves awkward dead air for 12 seconds while digging through Gmail. Backpedals. Throws shade at sponsor mid-read. Ends the read like it's a hostage situation. So, full bit. This is full bit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this without laughing. Let me get into it. Now, Dapper, be aware. There are snorts in this. Okay? All right, here we go. All right, so my toilet is broken. My cat has no front claws. I'm literally useless as a man. I can't lift anything. All right, I think I'm in character. All right, guys. Before we get to the next segment, this stream is brought to you by DoorDash. Yeah. Now I know what you're thinking. Phil, don't you always say DoorDash screws up your orders? And yeah, sometimes they do. Correct. But most of the time, it's fine. Look, I use DoorDash all the time, literally every day. Okay, so if I didn't like it, I wouldn't use it. So that, like, you know, proves it's good, I guess. Okay, hold on. With DoorDash, you can get food delivered, correct, right to your house from thousands of restaurants, fast and easy. Just download the app, pick what you want, and there you go. Boom. Oh, right, and use my code. What is it? Is it DSP15 or is it the King? Hold on, let me check my email. What is that? I can't find it. Why can't they just send it to me when I ask them to send it? Okay, I can't find it, but like it'll be on the screen or whatever. Like I'll put it when I put it up live as a video. I'll put it there. Okay. Also, don't feel like you have to use it. I'm not forcing anyone. I'm just saying if you're lazy like me. DoorDash is convenient, even if it's a little overpriced. And you know, sometimes the drivers take forever or mess up your drink order, but I guess that's part of the experience. I don't know. Anyway, thanks to DoorDash for the support, I guess. Let's get back to the stream. Oh my God, here we go. Phil, I thought you don't take sponsorships. Yeah, because people twist my words like always. What I've said a million times, by the way, is that I don't take bad sponsorships, but you dunces wouldn't understand that. I don't shill for garbage mobile games. I don't do those scam VPNs or whatever flavor of the month crypto rug pull you guys see every other YouTuber doing.
You fucking gay bitch.
Listen to this. But no. Oh, but DoorDash? You know, DoorDash is something I use every single day, okay? This is the stuff I already pay for, that I already tell you guys about. So this isn't selling out, okay? Correct? This is supporting the stream with something that's relevant. I'm not lying to you. I'm not telling you to buy something I wouldn't touch. Oh my God. And now you're like, oh, but Phil, if you got a sponsor, why do you support goals and tips? Because the sponsorships don't even pay that much, genius. It's a flat rate, correct? I don't get rich from reading a paragraph about DoorDash once a week. And God forbid I try to earn a little on the side without you guys crying about it. Like, I mean, seriously, what do you want from me? I don't take sponsors. I'm lazy and entitled if I do take one. And I'm a hypocrite and a sellout if I don't. Sorry, got that wrong. If I don't take sponsors, I'm lazy and entitled. If I do take one, I'm a hypocrite and a sellout. There's no winning with you people. So maybe, just maybe, I'm going to stop listening to the toxic trolls who sit around and nitpick every damn thing I say. Anyway, thanks to those who support the stream. Let's continue. We've got about 45 minutes of chill gaming. Now, guys, let's try and ignore the idiots. Let's have a good time. DSP Tries It is just 2 goals away. And scene. There you go. That also included Ira querying it for post-read meltdown.
What the hell is wrong with
And now
you?
I know I've got to go back here and redo all this. Internet Hazmat Crew, thank you for the 220. Unrealistic. Phil would never call himself lazy. Fort Worth Rays, thank you for being a gym newbie. And then Navy Vet, thank you, of course, for being a gym rat. And Fort Worth Rays, 7 months as a gym newbie. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I had to do that. As soon as Ira sent it to me, I was like, I have to try and do this in character. I have to try and do the whole goddamn thing. 13 months. Congratulations, Navy Vet. What's up, Zombie Vet? How you guys doing? So yeah, I'm sorry for not like doing the whole hi everybody thing. Oh, hi King Jadden. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the auto raid. I greatly appreciate it. But now let's get to Filbert. You know, we've got him queued up today to do the early bit of the total not a podcast that he had yesterday. And then after that, I've got it. I mean, I know where it is, thereabouts, in terms of where he just goes from 0 to oh fuck. Like I've literally never seen begging like this. I know I say that. I know I say he's worse today. It's his absolute worst. You know, is there a little bit of fluff to that? Maybe today, not so much. Like, no, it's bad. But let's go with it. I haven't seen a lot of this.
There you go. I even did the abridged intro for today. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm DSP, and this is the Level 1 podcast for Monday, June 16th, 2025.
And this is DoorDash. No, sorry.
We have started the week strong. Yesterday, we hit the ground running with awesome streams of Lies of P Overture with major progress and multiple boss fights. And last night, a very chill interactive session of American Truck Simulator, which actually was better than the last one. Why? Well,
I don't care. I'm bored already.
I
know, O'Shaughnessy. I was watching Jaddy Laddie prior to starting up the stream, and some fucking dent head dropped 150 euros or 150 pounds or something like that. Phil wishes he could drop 150 pounds. Hey-o!
Adjusted the positioning of the wheel over here, but what I adjusted even more than that was my camera. So as you can see, my camera is now leaned back more, and because of this, now I'm more in frame, and the whole wheel was in frame.
What is this? What is this? Why are we doing this? Why? Oh, this is not entertaining, Phil.
which worked out really well. Like, people really like the fact that you could see it on camera. So
What's
I'm
up,
going to keep
Maffey?
this camera angle, not just for trucks.
Oh, good call. Hold on. Internet Hazmat Crew. Thank you. I've been meaning to talk about this. I've brought it up on Jad and other people's stream. Like, I have not seen him without an overshirt. It's been months. It's been months since I've seen him just regular old t-shirt. Like, the bullying worked. The dude is self-conscious about his tits now. Like, it's the only reason that this is the same man who would constantly complain last year in the summer months about how, oh, it's so hot in here. I have to wear light clothing, correct? Because I get so overheated in here, you guys. But now getting to the summer months, and now he is just the stoic. He does not need to take off his overshirt no more. No.
I have received
He's just fine. Yes, of course. Vanguard D Nice, 11 months, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. Big ups, bro side. How you been doing, my man? I've been fucking busy. I have been fucking hating being this busy, and I've been loving being this busy. You ever do a project and you're so good at it that all of a sudden you inherit everyone else's work? There we go. That's where I'm at. I know it's been a while. Work, again, keeping me busy as hell. Once again, hospital worker life. I won't be on long. Hey, brother, I get it. I always appreciate you stopping by. And of course, I appreciate your contribution as a gym rat, man. I really do. I'm trying to make sure I'm getting some more videos out there for you guys. So you guys can use your there's a reason to have the membership. That's what I'm trying to do. So, hey, onion hat for sale. What's up, man?
But I'm going to try this for all games moving forward. Earlier, it was too close. Like, basically, I was like this. And like this, I mean, I'm like right in the camera. It's a weird angle. My head looks big. Sitting
Your head is big, okay? And I base this upon your small ass frame
back more
and your fat ass belly.
naturally like this, I think looks better, does it not? So, yeah.
You're
we're
in
gonna see how
frame,
this
so
works
no,
today.
it
Give me
does
your
not look
feedback,
well.
Obviously, with this new camera angle, if you like it or not, I just had to basically really bend the arm that I use to mount the camera. It's flexible, but it's tough. It's like really
It's
tough
tough.
to get to bend the way you want.
Anybody want to bet it's maybe 20 pounds of resistance? Like max?
But I messed with it, and I think that it's working pretty good. All right, so let me know today.
Hey, Zombie Fan, I was glad I could stop by your stream and wail out for you. Hopefully my tithes were much appreciated.
Okay, now, today's an excellent day. Allow
Is
me to
it?
tell you why. It is an ultimate chill day. And you might say, what does that mean?
Oh, I'm going to start hyperfixating on
It is
something
an
else here,
ultimate
kids.
chill
Hold
day.
on.
And you might say,
Yeah. This is getting worse. He actually has a camel toe right here. Between his chin and right here, he has a fucking camel toe with his double triple chin. Like, he is
Why is there a Dom DeMarco here? Am I supposed to ride the Dom DeMarco to school?
we getting the trip chin.
what does that mean? What do you mean by ultimate?
He has a triple chin. I can see it. You've got one, you've got two, and then look, it bends upward. He's got 3 chins.
Chill? Well, today we have 2 relaxing games that I'm going to be playing on stream. The first is a puzzle game that I've been playing for 2 months called Blueprints, so I'm pretty sure
Yes,
you all know
we
about
fucking
it. We're
know.
in the end
Oh
game.
my God.
And if you remember,
Yes, he has
Blueprints
turkey
is kind of on
neck
and off with
nutsack.
popularity. Sometimes I play it and everyone complains it's boring and we get no support and no engagement. And then another time I'll play it and a bunch of people who like the game will show up and be like, oh, I'll help you with this, we'll do this, here's support, and we'll hit goals and stuff. So it's really hard to read exactly.
Well, the amount of calories he's pouring down his fucking gullet when he does these DSP tries it. If you haven't seen the video, spoiler. You're here on my stream, chances are you've seen the fucking video. How does somebody have a total caloric, it's not total caloric burn rate, but basically, I'm just going to call it that. It's how many calories you burn by doing nothing plus all of your movement for the day, right? Most people would have, even if you're sedentary, you work at an office job, you're going to burn probably anywhere between 800 and 1,000 calories a day, just walking around the house, doing the damn thing, The dude's total burn is like 400 to 500 calories a day. Like that is you have to work to not do anything to get that low of calorie burn. Like that is actually, it's remarkable. He might be in the Guinness Book of Records at some point.
What to do or what's going to happen with this game. Now, last week,
yeah, ironically, it's hard work to do no work.
I had an ultimatum. I said, listen, we've now had several blueprint streams where things did not go well. And I love the game and I want to see it to its true ending. But we're now over 50 hours in.
So we're going to hold this bitch hostage.
So if people show up and engage and support with blueprints and we have a great stream, I will keep it in the rotation. But
nah, Fat Boo was like endearing.
You fucking gay bitch.
William Close. Fat Boo is endearing. There is nothing endearing about Phil.
it doesn't happen, then that's it for blueprints. Well, last week, you guys not only showed up, but you engaged and you supported. We hit multiple freaking goals.
Oh yes, my God.
Now, I never expected that. Not in a million years that we were going to be hitting multiple goals, during this stream. So obviously I'm happy that happened because I like blueprints. I've invested a ton of time in it and I want to keep going. Now, the question is that going to keep happening? Today, with this blueprint stream, which actually looks like it's going to be...
Spoiler, it doesn't happen, yet it does happen. And if you haven't seen it, if you've come to the bro side, Phil, to see the unhinged begments, don't worry, we'll be getting there. And I don't think I'm selling it short when I say it is probably one of, if not his worst begments.
Femboys. Woo!
I think it beats out Scorn. I think it beats out the Scorn beg. Not necessarily in terms of like, what is it called? Being unappreciative, but in terms of just raw, unfiltered, mask off. The only reason you exist, my fans, is to give me fucking money. On that, this beg is unparalleled.
Be an extended blueprint stream because I'm probably going to end this podcast early. Can we get big?
I don't get the runner's high, Jared H. I get the swole high. When I puff up like a half an inch in the chest, half an inch in the shoulders and biceps, triceps, and I look like I'm a walking cloud. That's when I'm like, oh, okay, that's why I do this. Every time I start off lifting, I'm like, why the fuck am I down here? Why am I fucking down here in the basement? I woke up at 3 a.m. I don't want to be here. Why am I here? I get done with my lift. I'm like, okay, now I know. Now I understand.
Can we draft the throne room, which apparently is the key to seeing the true ending of the game? Will we solve any more puzzles? If you remember, there's a couple puzzles that are still left undone. If we ever get the electric sledgehammer again... I can
stand up from a chair.
Pope, Super Comment Jizzler, what's good, brother? Pope has some deep-seated hatred for Filbert's lazy lifestyle as the man, like, hauls fucking steel piping weighing multi-hundred pounds, literal miles for jobs. And Phil's like, I can't get the pickle jar open? Correct. So Pope's got some hate. Pope's got some hate, and I love it. Thank you for the 5, brother. So glad Phil is here to show me what true hard work is. Sitting in a 70-degree room doing nothing is so much harder than boiling on a roof at 105. Yeah, man. What can I say? You just don't know what true suffering is, okay? You just you don't know what true suffering is in terms of physical hardship. I don't know what true suffering is in terms of mental fuckery. We're just inexperienced. We are lesser men than Phil, obviously.
And then I could go into the chess room. Remember the chess puzzle? And we can knock down that wall and see what's hidden behind it. If we get the laser again,
Jesus Christ,
and we get the tomb, we can do the candle puzzle in there and see what that leads to. Also, if we get into the tomb, there's also another puzzle we can do with the statues, and we apparently have the order now to do that second puzzle. So there's a lot going on still in the game to this point. I mean, we've been doing so many different things, solving so many puzzles and the like, and we're still not done. There's still more continuing on, which is insane to think about.
I don't care, Phil.
But I really, really hope that
you
today
fucking
will show up
gay
and engage and
bitch.
support, and I'm not sure if they're going to. Today, if we have a slow stream of blueprints and we don't hit a goal, and attendance is just dwindling and everyone's complaining, then that's going to be it for blueprints. I've really tried my best to keep this game working in the rotation, but I can't keep a game that people don't want going. You know, we just finished
Wow.
Claire Obscure. Thankfully, people want new stuff. I'm trying to bring new stuff to the streams, and Blueprints is like the one lingering game that won't complete.
Dude, at some point today on his stream, I was watching Jatty Laddie.
What?
And this motherfucker said, I was trying to be fun. Somebody make this make sense. How are we making it fun? I'm not really sure about that. By the way, my Steam bros and broettes, y'all need to have your Steam shit open today, soon. Like, you need to be on the redeem page. Because if you don't know, it's past June 12th. Well, why is June 12th a thing? Why are we talking? That's 5 days ago. Why are we talking about that? Because, my dear children, when I was doing the 160 giveaway, I wanted to give away a copy of Stellar Blade. So I found a Steam code. And I got it. I got a Steam code, and it told me, congratulations, you got your Steam code. Unfortunately, it's not released yet, but we'll give you the code on June 12th. Well, it's past June 12th, and wouldn't you know it, I have a code to give away Stellar Blade. And let's be clear, it is not even Stellar Blade anymore. MRC's got it right. It's Stellar Mods, because that's the whole thing about it now. But that will be given away today. We are giving away Stellar Blade on Steam today. That's right. I am handing out da booty. I am giving da booty away.
Big juicy butt.
For free. All you got to do is type the code faster than anybody else. Don't know when I'm going to give it away. I got to keep my audience here. I mean, I'm a son of a bitch like that. But
Big juicy butt.
we'll get there. Master Betty, thank you for the 5. So Phil is tired, right? From what? Too much estrogen? Can you imagine if he did factory work now? He would last 45 minutes and ask for a bathroom break, and then just hover around the water fountain, sucking down water as much as he could before his boss is like, what the fuck are you doing? You're behind. It's so much physical labor. It's so much physical labor. So much. Oh my God. So yeah, I don't see him doing factory work anytime soon, Master Betty. Master Betty. I can't do it, man. I can't say your name and, do it.
Let's see how it goes today. I hope it goes well. Remember, if you support during this podcast, it counts towards the entirety of the stream.
Oh, by the way, this is totally a sneak bag. Sorry to bring it up, but yes, it is a sneak bag. There is a new animation made by Internet Hazmat Crew for membership bombs.
Blueprints in the rotation. I mean, we very well might beat Blueprints today. I don't know. I don't know what the ending is. So because of that, I'm not sure how much longer we really have. But I guess we'll see how it goes today. Okay? Okay. So that's Blueprints, and that's the first stream. I'm hoping for the best. Tonight on the lead stream, we are doing something very different, something new.
No, it was totally sneaky. You didn't catch it, Lewis Dog. It was so obvious, it was not obvious.
Something that's a throwback.
Legalize membership bombs. Search and destroy.
That animation is courtesy of Internet Hazmat Crew. I love it. Darkside Rancher, thank you for the membership bomb. If nobody did it, I was gonna do one. I'll do one myself later on. Anyway, let's see who got it. We got the Skeletal Strategist, Fox Werefox, Super Sentai Guy, William Baker, and Dunce 808. What's great about Dunce 808 here is, well, at some point today in this stream, it's yesterday's stream, but we're covering it today. Never mind. At some point in what we're watching, the dude is gonna flex on the trolls by calling them a dunce, but the dude makes the cardinal sin of calling the person the same name. You don't say, "You're an idiot, you fucking idiot," because it sounds stupid. But this motherfucker at some point is gonna be only, you sound like a dunce. You know that? That's what you are. A dunce. You're a dunce. It's you need to find another word, dipfuck.
Legalize membership bombs. Search and destroy.
And between this segment and anything else that we have going on, which I do have some other stuff queued up, we will be giving a gander to Internet Hazmat's crew. Internet Hazmat Crew's Ocean's 11 style heist of the casino. I have only got to watch about 2 minutes of it. So IHC, don't let me forget, once we get done with June 16th here, we'll go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, bud? And thank you for the 5 membership bomb, which went to nowhere to be, got it, Filthpig 69, Ramen Brahmin, myself 86, and Victor Newton. Thank you so much, dude.
Well, how can we do
Legalize membership bombs. Search and destroy.
Either y'all really like the animation, or holy shit, in the words of Phil, sneak begging works, I guess. I don't know. Oh god, for a second there I was like, there's no way. DSP Dash Gaming got a membership. Tyblee, No Name, Duncan Fang, and Big J 661. There is no way. There is no way. That's not actually DSP Gaming, right? It can't be. No, I'm looking at the profile picture now. It's not, but god, that would be fucking hilarious. It really would. Thank you, Brian A. I really appreciate it. Let's keep going.
Well, years ago, in the summertime, right around this time of year,
thanks, Internet.
I started doing
appreciate it.
late night fishing.
I'm just going to call you IHC. Internet Hazmat Crew. IHC.
Chill streams. I would play Bassmaster on Game Pass on my Xbox Series X.
How you doing,
and we
Brett?
would have fun, fishing, relaxing, enjoying nature, but also interacting, talking, having these great hangout session streams. They lasted about a month and a half, 2 months, and then it kind of, ended because the fall started, all the big new games started coming out, and then we never really got back to it. But to be honest, I think we did everything there really was in that game. It was a very limited game for what it was. Now, for years, we've been waiting for more fishing games. Well, if you didn't know, Fishing Fest started today on Steam. Yes, it's actually called Fishing Fest. Okay.
It's so funny, Phil. Listen. Everybody listen to the humor and the laughs and the giggles. It's funny. It's funny, you guys.
You fucking gay bitch.
Oh, hold up. We're pausing the stream here. Well, not that we haven't already paused it, but now we really paused it to flex on one of my viewers. We're going to flex with Quiet Engine here, who is down by 3 pounds and holding it off. It hasn't been easy with this heat, but the path starts now. Thank you, my man, says Quiet Engine. Quiet Engine, no need to thank me. Thank yourself. You dropped the 3 pounds. Keep that shit going, son. Keep the grind going. Proud of you. Very proud of you. Proud of anybody who is on their journey. Keep it going.
Okay, games like Dredge, games like Fishing Paradiso, Whisker Waters, and Sea Fantasy. But notably, the game that I am interested most in, all right, the game that I want to play is a new one that just comes out today, all right? The name of the game is Cast and Chill. It is an indie game. It is 8-bit graphics, okay? We actually played the demo of it back on Friday for about 30, 40 minutes. What you do is you go out on the lake, you fish, you sell the fish, you upgrade your rod, you upgrade the boat, you upgrade the line, you go back, you fish some more. You catch different fish because you have different lures and stronger line. Then you can buy a fishing license, which allows you to go to other lakes.
This is not selling this at all. There is zero fun to be had. Hey guys. So there's this game called Get the Mail. And so what you do is there's different weather conditions, and like you can have an umbrella and you walk out and you get the mail and then you walk back. But like there's multiple levels and multiple houses. Sometimes you're in an apartment complex and you have to go down several stairs, and that's interesting. And then sometimes there's snow and you might slip, and that is so fucking boring. Everything you are talking about right now is boring me, Phil. What's up, Lord Diaz? It's good to see you, brother. I haven't been to your streams in a hot minute. I've been trying to get to them, and I keep failing to do so.
During the course of your chill fishing, all kinds of cool stuff happens. Like there's a day-to-night cycle, animals.
Oh my god! You guys! Stop the presses. Everybody stop. Everybody. Oh my god. There's a day to night cycle. I have not heard this part. I had no idea this was coming. I was being hyperbolic when I was playing up the whole go get the mail simulator. Dude, the fuck?
lakes. During the course of your chill fishing, all kinds of cool stuff happens. Like there's a day to night cycle, animals, and scenery change. So it really is a nice, chill, relaxing game. That's what it's meant to be. That's why it's called Cast and Chill. The real advantage is playing this game. I will be able to hang out with you guys and have some fun conversation and chill vibes. So blueprints.
Some fun conversation and chill vibes. It's like he's half hippie, half retard.
Cast and Chill. Today is a very, very chill day. And I certainly hope that you guys
Until
will
the
hang
end
out
of
with
this
me, interact,
stream.
and enjoy. I keep, for a few weeks there, quite frankly, when I was playing games like Doom, right? When I'm playing other games where I have to be focused solely on the gameplay because it's so difficult. Those games, a lot of people say,
Dark Mage. Well, good night, everybody.
well, it sucks. We want to hang out with you and you're not really interacting with us much. This will be the polar opposite. Today, I will absolutely be able to hang out and interact with all of you as much as you like.
Oh,
That's the whole point.
Oh,
Now,
boy.
tomorrow will be kind of a half and half. Tomorrow, there will be no podcast at all. Tomorrow, we're just going to hang out for like 20 minutes, and then we're going to jump into the new Unhinged.
Okay, Drax. Postal doesn't count, and I think you know it. We are having a very chill time.
Us, we.
HD, which came out last month, but we skipped it because I was in the midst of too many playthroughs. Well, now we can finally start it. We're starting it tomorrow as the daytime stream. So I hope you'll join me for that. And that'll
I remember that line quite engine. Bassmasters. It's a fishing show. Yeah, I know Bassmasters. Sure.
be exciting. I really liked Onimusha 1. I think Onimusha 2 will be just as good, if not better. Some people are saying it's like a masterpiece of the PlayStation 2 era, and that a lot of people love this game, so maybe it'll do really well. I don't know.
Brandon
and then tomorrow
he
night,
never brought up a single topic on his own that wasn't bad. Oh, no. Seawook, there's not a chance in hell this man brings up something holistically outside of getting money. No, not a chance in hell.
will be Minecraft Chill, our weekly Minecraft Chill stream. We've been having great times with Minecraft recently. Notably, I went on adventures exploring the overworld and brought back a bunch of stuff to my homestead. So now we have different kinds of trees, and what we're thinking of doing is actually expanding a bit and building a separate pen where we can put things like the horses will be in one area and then the livestock.
Dude, if I was on a farm, if I was on some property in the county and I was talking to my bros and it was like, hey man, what you got this weekend? Even me talking about physically putting up a fence, like doing the physical labor, garners maybe 30 seconds of conversation, right? Like, fuck, man. You know it's supposed to be up like 100 degrees this weekend, right? Fuck you. Yeah, I know it's supposed to be 100 degrees. Bitch, you want to come help? Bitch, I ain't coming and helping you. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you too. How's your wife? She's fine. Yeah, I know. Tell her hi for me.
Stock will be in the other area. Maybe we could start penning stuff out where we have the different kinds of animals in
What's
their own
this
sections.
wee
That's
shit,
how I had it previously
Kiwasabi?
when I played Minecraft. So maybe we'll work on that tomorrow night. Okay. Wednesday will be more Lies of P Overture.
Oh boy.
And Wednesday night, we will do a late night stream of Mario Kart World Knockout Tour. You guys seem to like when I do Mario Kart World multiplayer. It's always a good time. Usually I do decent. I make top 5, sometimes top 3.
Oh my gosh, you guys, he makes top 5 and top 3. This is what you want to see. I'm telling you, it's what you want to see.
I did win a match, but I haven't won one in a couple of weeks. We'll see. But it should be fun. And then Thursday, we're going to do more Onimusha HD. Onimusha 2 HD. And Thursday night will be the new game. And we finally came to the determination of what the new game will be using my driving racing wheel. It's actually going to be Taxi Life Simulator, which I think I have it on
man who
edition.
must say, I am the king,
Hey!
is no true king.
Simba, welcome to the Gym Rats. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully we'll get you some early access content out there. Mr. Burnell.
Taxi
Oh,
Life,
thank
a
God.
city driving simulator. Okay, this game simulates
Oh, is it
an actual
191?
business that
Good
you're
for
running in
him.
Barcelona, Spain, picking up fares and, essentially making a living. And it's challenging because you have to be able to get people from point A to point B within a certain amount of time, but also not violate driving laws. It's
I got to hear this again. Sell this to me, Phil. Sell it. All right? Sell me the pen. Here's the pen. Sell me the pen.
picking up fares and, essentially making a
Hold on.
city driving simulator.
Here we go.
Okay, this game
Yes, this game. I can't wait. Let's go. Sell it to me, baby.
simulates an actual business that you're running in Barcelona, Spain, picking up fares and, essentially making a living. And it's challenging because you have to be able to get people from point A to point B within a certain amount of time, but also not violate driving laws. It should be interesting. It has been
You
verified. It does
fucking
work with my
gay
Logitech
bitch.
G920 wheel. So we're going to do that. on Thursday night.
That's the game.
Come.
That's the game. That's the. Okay, thank you, Burdock Root Farmer. Give me Crazy Taxi. You know, let me do some fucking cartwheels and shit with my fucking car. What? Hey guys, do you know what this game is? And I gotta please make this topical, Phil. I haven't seen past this, so please make this topical. This is called Cubicle Simulator, correct? What you do, right, is so it's challenging. Is you have to get to work, right? Correct, and then you do data entry, and it's very difficult because you want to make sure that you're copying the data correctly, correct? And then, you know, you can't mess it up or you might get fired, and then you can't afford where you live, and then you're homeless and it's game over, you know? Yeah, it sounds like an interesting game. Bitch, that's a job. That's a job. You drive around and you get fares, and then you take them from point A to point B without breaking the law. Bitch, that's a job. That is a job that you are pretending to have. Jesus Christ.
I'm excited to see how that turns out. I hope it turns out well. You never know. The reviews are kind of mixed. If you take a look on Steam, it says mixed, and if you click on them, some people are saying that the game is a broken mess. The game has lots of bugs that ruin the gameplay. There's no updates, and it gets boring. I effing love this game. If you have a racing wheel, sit back and listen to your own music and play. It's so fun.
It's so fun, you guys.
Great game, has small quirks, but city driving simulation does this.
Become a taxi driver. Sorry, and drive around a 3D copy of Barcelona. Seems a bit too complicated for Phil. New taxi driver 1-to-1 scale by Barcelona. PlayStation 5 Taxi Life first look. Is it that complicated? Oh Lord. So yeah, it looks like a thing where you're gonna have to know where your fare meter is, and you're gonna have to like log thing. He's actually going to get upset at this.
This is the best you can get with a proper driving setup. It truly feels amazing. It's a good tool to be a real life driver. Huh. I guess some people have complained about the small scale of European Union roads, but it's realistic. It's weird when you see a game like this because the reviews are so completely contradicting.
They're the polar opposite of each other.
One person will say, oh, the game has game-breaking bugs, it's terrible, and the next person's like, no, this is amazing, it's really good. So how can it be both?
Simple. One person drove a cab for a living, doesn't want to revisit it. The other person has never had a job before. Hey, what's up, Doc? How you doing?
I have a 490 graphics card with a 13K setup, a $13,000 setup, and the game can't even run at high graphics. I don't
No, you fuckstick, a 13th generation processor.
understand how the devs get lazy and sloppy when it comes to updating games. I get the feeling these people have like older PCs and they can't play it and they're pissed. But it looks good. The lighting.
Okay, so Doc, I'm afraid, look, here's how this works. You cannot say this and not have this happen. I'm sick, says Dr. Detractor. I had a patient contaminate me. I'm just saying.
It actually looks pretty good. It looks like a very realistic, sim style game. So that's going to be Thursday night, and then Friday we're either going to do more Onimusha 2 HD or Lies of P, and then Friday Night Fights, Capcom vs SNK 2 on PlayStation. Remember, we migrated. Well, didn't really migrate. We switched from PC to PlayStation last Friday, and it worked really, really well. It did. It went really well. Like we were finding matches, and I was kicking ass. The lag was way lessened. So
the lag was lessened. There was less lag. Somebody get the new clone in. He needs an update to his fucking speech subroutine.
That was a huge improvement. So this week is a really good week, right? For variety, we got new games, we got chill stuff, we got all kinds of good stuff going on. I hope that you guys will join me all week long for the fun. It should be pretty good. I'm actually curious here.
And feel better, Dr. Detractor.
I don't know how this works.
Mr. Burnell. Oh my God.
There we go. Okay. So, sorry, I got distracted.
Jesus fuck.
So, that's really what's on the agenda for this week. All right. Outside of that, honestly, there's not really much to talk about this morning. Like I said, it's a pretty chill day.
There's not much to talk about. 11:53 a.m. Let's see when gameplay starts. We'll call that gameplay.
You fucking gay bitch.
We'll call that gameplay. An hour and 55. We're at... Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's just another 50 minutes of hell.
Nothing too crazy going on. So, what I'm going to do is some shout-outs, because we have some shout-outs that some people have contributed. I want to get those on the leaderboard. And then we're going to... Hold on. And then we're going to be doing some
Mr.
Q&A
Brunel.
for a little bit until you guys, you know, get bored or whatever. And then...
Jeez, I'm bored. Can we move to the gameplay, please?
we are going to be playing Blueprints. Okay?
I'm bored, Phil. I'm bored.
You like the A-bomb. Everybody's laughing, having a good time. Then you show up, boom, everything's dead.
All right. So, let me get this out of here. Sorry, 'cause a bunch of stuff was happening. I got distracted. All right, let's take a quick look.
Squirrel.
Huh? Someone took the book says, why you play games on Game Pass? Is money that bad?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
You make me angry,
Cast and
Phil.
Chill on Steam. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 on Steam and PlayStation. What else are we currently playing right now? American Truck Sim on Steam. Hold on.
Oh, good, Dr. Detractor.
I'm going to open it up. Elden Ring Night Ring, which we just played, on Steam.
Yeah.
Mind's Eye, which we just played.
Why are... Oh, hold on. The question is, why do you play things on Game Pass? Is money that big of an issue? No, it's Game Pass is cheaper. No, it's cheaper.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
That's the end of the conversation. No, it's Game Pass is a better value. Okay, that's all. Anyway, let's start the game or something. No. His honor has been slighted. No, he has been called a brokey. He cannot be called a brokey. What? So now we have to go and we have to start flexing about all the games we've purchased on Steam. And in the next minute, I swear to God, I bet you we're going to come across, but we need support now, you guys. Blake and Ryan, thank you for the 2. So much dead air. I thought my sound was off. I know. It doesn't get any better. Nothing about this is improving.
On Steam. So there you go. There's a couple games that I'm playing on Game Pass, but not like Blueprints I am. No, actually, Lies of P wasn't.
Who said that to me? Raziel, I was thinking about that the whole time that I was saying the bitch, that's a job. I was thinking about that skit the whole time.
On Game Pass, I had to re-download and buy it. So that's not, on Game Pass. I had to pay $60 to even play it.
Oh my God, your kitten
I have
ate
no
your
clue what you're talking
webcam?
about. You're completely factually incorrect. Okay. And then I received a $2 tip. Oh, by the way, Taxi Sim on Steam, $30.
Why are you flexing?
Or is it $40? 30 or $40. Let's see here. Oops, what the heck did I just click?
How can I be broke if I'm number 2 on the WWE?
This person tips $2 to talk about
leaderboard?
acne on my forehead. Well, good for you. If that's
dude, you really need to learn the lesson Tyrion Lannister gives Jon Snow in the first or second episode of Game of Thrones. Don't never forget what you are, bastard. The world won't. Wear it like armor.
It's really what you want to talk about. You can talk about it to yourself. I prefer not to discuss
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why don't you go ahead and scream a little louder that your zits bother you, Phil? Just really confirm it for us. Let me flex all the games I will wage quit. Thank you, Blake and Ryan, for the 2. Also 100% accurate. I don't know if he's played through any of those games.
Okay. Some weird fucking people out there, guys. Anyway. Guys, let's get some support this morning, please.
I told you.
One podcast. Like I said, this is a very
I fucking told you. Guys, money is not bad. Money is not bad in any way, shape, or form. Now, guys.
very short show. Probably we're just going to do a little bit more Q&A or whatever, and then we're going to get to blueprints so we can get maximum progress today in the game. That's the whole idea here. So, how's everyone doing? Game Boy, how are you? How you doing, man? Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah, it is a safe bet, Dredge Run. You're not wrong.
How's everyone today? DJ and DJ says Roadcraft is a good game to use with your wheel. Now, Roadcraft, isn't that a game where you have to drive around with different kinds of vehicles, but they can get stuck and stuff like that?
That sounds more interesting than going and picking up a fare.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I feel like we saw it, like we watched it or something. What's up, X Shooter? How you doing, man? Piper, how you doing? Rebecca, how you doing? Lukewarm Coconut, what's going on?
Lukewarm. These names are great.
I've heard that some of these games aren't going to be good for my kind of stream, like Snow Runner, Mud Runner, Roadcraft, that they're like really extreme sims. Like they really try to
I think Taxi Sim is one of those extreme sims.
Emulate the experience of driving a certain type of vehicle, which I'm not interested in. I don't want to learn how to drive a tractor. You know what I mean? So I don't think.
Okay, hold on. I do remember this portion. I'm gonna let him cook.
That's gonna be fun. It's more casual fun is what I'm looking for.
Oh my god, Phil, you make me angry.
And what did I purchase the wheel for?
That was if I was tired of talking to them
Exactly.
and they were what we call a 220, you know, kind of mental.
Actual suggestion for the wheel. Crazy fucking Taxi. It's a fun game, and it's challenging as fuck, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you, Ira, for the 220. I greatly appreciate it. Here we go.
To play casual driving.
Let him go.
Like
let
American
him go.
Truck Sim. Like this taxi game. Like anything that's more casualized. I'm not a proper driver sim dude. You know that. I've told you a million times. I'm not into.
I've told you a million times, you guys. Ira, the fact that your little DoorDash fanfic that ChatGPT gave you said that, you know, I've told you this a million times. It's like the coup de grace of that is the little jokes that it managed to pick out was just amazing.
To car stuff. If I played a proper car sim right now, I would not know if the game is accurate or not because I'm not a car guy who drives cars all the time. It's lost to me. Do you get?
What is this alien talking about? I'm not a car guy. I don't drive cars all the time. Like, yeah, I get you probably don't understand aerodynamics, torque, grip of tires or whatever. Fine, but it's a fucking car, man. It's a car. God, why are you like this?
Get it? Just like if there was a proper baseball simulator where every piece of the simulator was actually accurate to real baseball, I would know.
Because I can stand up from a chair.
Cat, thank you for the 10. Says you can tell he never goes outside. The attire says so. The lack of vitamin fucking D says so. Okay, you get it? He never sees the fucking sun. I swear to God. But I got to back this up because this is exactly what I was waiting for him to talk about.
Simulator where every piece of the simulator was actually accurate to real baseball. I wouldn't know.
Okay, and why wouldn't you know, Phil? You know, why? Let's say it's the baseball coach, whatever, but you wouldn't know about it. Now, why wouldn't you know about it?
Don't really play professional baseball.
I see. Ladies and gentlemen, apparently any baseball sim that has high reality, mathematics, vectors, if you hit here, it goes this far, measures of kinetic energy, coaching, science, statistics, anything like that. Only professional baseball players get to play that game. Because otherwise it makes no sense to anybody.
But that was if I was tired of talking to them and they were what we call a 220, kind of mental.
Internet Hazmat Crew. Funny, we run 2K baseball simulators here at work. Obviously, you live in a very affluent area because you're having professional baseball players come and play your game because nobody else would know what to do.
You understand the concept? It's called common sense.
And now we're gonna have to talk down to our viewer.
You guys just want to whine about everything.
Fucking shit.
Oh, so I just want casual gameplay, so I spent $300 on a wheel. No, I got
the
wheel because people were being so supportive with the Truck Sim streams and kept asking me to get a wheel for them. So I said, because you guys are so supportive, I will. Okay?
And now you have a wheel. People are like, play this game, play this game. I don't want to play that game. I want casual. I want casual. Is there a way I can play Street Fighter with the wheel where the horn just makes me instantly win, or the shifter like does my combos for me?
I don't get it. I really don't. Like, I directly responded to demand from my audience, and somehow I did something wrong. How about...
Dude, okay. Ira, your fucking prompt about DoorDash is actually starting to scare the shit out of me, okay? It doesn't matter what I do. I'm always wrong.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Someone needs to make a DoorDash simulator. Dude, he'd wage quit that. If there was a DoorDash simulator that allowed him to actually like remote DoorDash, like drive a drone somewhere, he'd wage quit it after he got like a 50-cent tip or something. I swear to God. NWO News, thank you for the 5. I understand you want me to shut up. You want Mudang. I get that. The wheel is both... Oh, shit. Fuck me. The wheel is both a symbol of my success, but also a direct cause of his future humiliation. Classic shit. It's gonna be great. I can't wait.
I have received...
Hey, Cheeberg, man. Thank you for being a member for 13 months of the Gym Rats. It's good to see you, brother. Oh, fuck. And then Kat popping her membership as a gym newbie for 16 months. Thank you, guys. You guys are fantastic. Yeah, all of you. You guys are fucking great. It did it again.
I am the pinnacle of male
yes,
fitness.
thank God. It fucking fired. I was like, there's no way it's going to do it again. Because, Joshua, I wanted to say the last time you threw a tenner my way, it didn't play it. I was like, God, please don't say it's going to do that again. But thank you, brother, for the 10. Okay, oh god damn it. Okay, guys, I played a game where I cut holes in roof, installing 10+ ton HVAC units, hang large ductwork, and piss off electricians and plumbers. You get it? Phil would only be able to play that game with keyboard and mouse, though, and the mouse is going to have to be very lightweight. It's just going to happen. I appreciate the support, but I don't play enough driving games to make the wheel worth it. Fucking done. Easiest W in the world.
This. How about you are a whiny piece of garbage and you're banned from chat and I don't see you anymore, whining like a little... Like, I directly responded to demand from my audience, and somehow I did something wrong. How about this? How about you are a whiny piece of garbage and you're banned from chat and I don't have to see you anymore, whining like a little baby bitch.
Oh, Phil... Did we get our fifis hurt? Show me on the doll where the internet hurt you.
Okay, what's up, Adam? How are you?
Move this man!
It's going well, Game Boy. Wreckfest DJ and DJ, we tried. We actually played that on Xbox on Game Pass, and it wasn't very good. We played it for like a few minutes. It got very boring right away.
Dude, this is unreal. Like, straight up unreal. By the way, I hope that people were here prior to me saying this now. I'm going to give y'all some time here. You'll notice that I took the screen away. Everybody who's already been here knows what's about to come. But I'm going to give y'all 45-ish. I'll give you a minute. If you're on your computer and you don't have Steam up and you don't have your redeem area, to redeem codes up, you're going to want to get that up very quickly. Because I'm about to go ahead and reveal the Stellar Blade Steam code that I was supposed to give away my last marathon / viewers choice. Not really viewers choice. I just gave shit away. Okay, that's what happened. So I've got 15, 23, and 50 seconds. At 15, 24, and 30 seconds, I'm going to reveal the code. Okay, so you love your wife too much you can't play Stellar Blade. That means you got 30 seconds to get Steam up and get to your redemption area, and then you got to fast finger it. It's not going to be small. The text will be on the screen very large. Good luck to you. Thank you guys for the support. This is a way to give back to you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do get it, please let me know. You got 7 seconds before we start. That'll be in 5, 4, 3, 2. Best of luck, everybody. Go get Stellar Blade.
Ara.
I can't type that fast. Damn. Good luck, guys. Good luck. Dapper Dragon! The dapperest of the dragons got the Stellar Blade. Congratulations, brother. I'm glad you got it. The man apparently was freaking ready. I don't know. I have received nothing. It was rigged. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I only had the one code. Maybe I'll get another one.
Femboys.
But there you go. I told you that I would give it away. I've given it away. I have honored my giveaway from back on the 160 stream. Thank you guys for being patient. I'm sorry that it took so long. I appreciate it. Can we redo it? Oh God, hold on. That's worth a look. During his silence here, which we'll go ahead and listen to here in a minute, Dapper is showing us why Maffy is a lucky woman with such fast fingers, says Dr. Detractor. And we're devolving into depravity yet again. I used an audio clip for... Oh, hold on. Lord Diaz parody. Hold on. I used an audio clip of you, bro. From that's cool. I mean, hopefully it wasn't like me doing anything too embarrassing. No. But, that's cool. Thanks. I appreciate it. I hope.
Come.
Mr. Burnell? Mr. Burnell?
Speak! Why don't you speak? Speak! Why don't you speak?
Oh my God.
If you're wondering what I'm doing, a bunch of sock accounts, the usual nonsense. They come in here in droves and they all say the same crap and they all say insulting nonsense. So just taking care of it quick.
So Fifi's got hurt again. Got it. Oh my fuck, dude.
Dirt Rally we're talking about.
Oh, fucking Jesus.
Was it Dirt Rally 2.0? That was one of the ones in the running, but people ultimately said they wanted the Taxi Sim first. So we're going to try that this week. If Taxi Sim works, then we'll alternate between Truck Sim and Taxi Sim for a while.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Cheaper, thank you for the £5, I think that is. Gets a donation, says the guy was an idiot, asks for $10 to time him out. Then a dent gives said time and every dent calls for the time. What? No. Did someone... I want to say I think I saw Duty cover that. We may have to go over that.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Grizzly 2113, thank you for the 2, says insane how much dead air takes up his podcast. Dude, it's actually a feature, okay, of Phil. Otherwise, he has to let dead air permeate his podcast. Otherwise, if he talks too much, he's found that his dents commit unaliving if he talks too much. Yeah.
Gets tired, then we can look for Dirt Rally. We go to a Forza game because, hey, I got all the Forza games on Game Pass, right? I'm down for that.
Hey, what's up, Tuck?
Am I ready for summer? Asked Rebecca. I've been ready. We had all the air conditioners installed.
Hold on. My gym playlist is I am Omni Musical. I will play everything from like driving classical, when I say driving, like high intensity, think movie trailers, classical to R&B, rap, swing, depending on what it is. Like I will play anything and everything as long as it gets my heart rate going. Like if I can feel the music, so to speak, it goes on the playlist.
A week of summer weather, and now it's back to spring again. Like we're in the 60s and 70s every day. At night, it's actually legit cold, but we can't turn on the heat because we have air conditioners in. Heat doesn't work when you have air conditioners in because the heat escapes.
What?
So we're stuck. We're freezing at night now.
Some Gator, thank you for the 5. A little off topic. Phil's feelings on books is skin crawling. Can't imagine him trying to do a book review. Suggestion for you, bro, is Vermis 1 and 2. Stand by. Vermis 1 and 2. Promise 1, 2. It's on a sticky note. I appreciate the recommendation, some Gator, and I appreciate the $5. Thank you so much. Listen to explosions in the sky, and this will destroy you already. Oh no. Oh man. Oh.
Any man who must say I am the king is no true king.
Matthew James, thank you for becoming a member of the Gym Rats, my brother. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, insulate your AC. That was actually took me aback when he was like, you can't have heat going because it escapes. You don't have to run the heat until it hits 90 degrees in the fucking house, Phil.
Because it got cold again. So it was weird. It jumped the gun with the summer weather, and then it went backwards on it. There's rally races in Forza. I mean, that is true, right? There's rally races both in Forza and in Horizon. There's a whole off-roading circuit.
Okay.
iRacing I was told to stay away from because, number one, iRacing is a subscription model. They don't just let you buy the game. You have to pay like a monthly fee, which is kind of weird for one game. And secondly, I guess it really is a hardcore sim. Like if you're really into racing or driving and you want to learn how to drive cars and stuff, that's what iRacing is for.
Learn how to drive. Dude, no, none of these racing simulators teach you how to drive a fucking car. Okay. Like they may make somebody better or like be kind of like a cheap off-season way of keeping the skills, so to speak. I mean, if the physics are really that good for like a professional racer, there is not a single game that is on the fucking market today that is restricted to professionals only. They don't exist, okay? They just don't.
But
What's up, Bryce? How you doing, man?
Probably would be lost on me, and I'd probably suck ass at it.
What a surprise. Phil sucking ass. Later.
Oh, yeah? Adam's been having crazy weather, too. He says 2 straight weeks of nonstop rain. Jeez. Do I ever eat fruit? Yes, I do.
The fuck kind of crap? What is this Q&A? Do you ever eat fruit? Have you ever punched a bee?
Sometimes I eat fruit. I like blueberries. I like strawberries. I like mangoes. I like various melons. Stuff like that. I
doubt you don't like melons. You like walnuts and hot dogs.
love pineapple, actually. Pineapple's delicious, too. Yeah, there's Euro Truck Sim, but I feel like Euro Truck Sim would kind of be a waste simply because it's the same game as American Truck Sim except in Europe, but it's the same exact game. It's just, oh, you're in Europe, drive on the left-hand side of the road.
You fucking gay bitch.
Style, you know, roads and laws, but that's the only difference, right?
Wait. Didn't this asshole, like before this stream, he was talking about Euro Truck Simulator. He was like, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. They drive on the left-hand side, and I feel like that would really screw me up. Here's a quick tip, Phil. If oncoming traffic is in your lane, don't be there.
Okay.
Not to mention the fact that it's only the UK that drives on the left side. And yes,
Train
and Aussies.
Simulator, that's a little different. That has nothing to do with driving with a wheel. Jasper boy, how are you today? Jasper Kitty is here. Jasper, you want to come up on the chair, say hello to everybody? We're going to have a short podcast, so now's your chance. If you want to come up to say hello, you got to do it now, because we're going to end the show soon. You want to come up and say hi?
Maff loves that I love Dapper! And Maffy just like confirming it. Dapper's calling me out. Oh, hell. So, no, that's a bit too much. That's just a bit. I was going to mention something about the 9,000, but I thought maybe it would be too much.
No. I don't think he wants to today. For some reason, he's not in the mood to jump on the chair.
You're in it.
He's a little upset because since I got the wheel last week, the box for it's on the floor to my left, which is right in front of my closet. So he technically can't get in the closet, which he likes to do. So he's upset with me. That's why I'm telling you guys I want to...
The cat likes to go in the closet, in the words of Triple P. He's gay!
Do this Indivestance marathon so that we can have a closet clean out and have room to put everything in there. Here he is.
Yeah, nothing says 4th of July like not setting off explosives and instead watching a man clean his closet. Like, that is true America right there.
The kitty. I know you guys like to see the kitty.
Oh God, hold on, what is this?
Okay, Phil's a fucking denthead. That is not how an HVAC system works. Your house isn't randomly venting hot air into the atmosphere. That's not how the fuck that works. You have a supply end and a return end. The cold air comes out of the unit into the house from the supply end. The ambient room temperature air that you're trying to change the temperature of goes into the return back into your AC unit where it is again cooled down. There is no spot in the system for this shit to get fucking vented like he's fucking saying. That's not fucking happening. Also, houses are insulated so that shit doesn't happen. He's a fucking idiot. Holy fuck.
Kami, I feel like you might feel some kind of way about Filbert right now. Whew, goodness gracious. God damn. Oh, hold up. Rainier, is that you? I got a DM from a dude that's giving me the flexi pose, and shit, man, you ought to be bro side Phil. Way you be flexing. God damn.
DJ and DJ says, if you're driving Europe, you can theme each stream to a different country and alcohol. Drink vodka when you're in Poland, wine when you're in France, and whiskey when you're in Scotland. I think I prefer to just drink my lighter drinks. I want to get sloshed every time I play truck sim. Do I like cashews? I do
that
like
ain't
cashews,
you?
actually.
Oh.
They are sweet. Sweet nuts. They're
My
delicious.
bad.
How old is Jasper now? Again, there's no way we will ever actually know how old he is. Simply because when we rescued him from the shelter, they didn't know. They said he could have been as young as 2 years, but they suspected he could have been as old as 4 years. So they kind of said, hey, he's probably around 3.5 maybe. So that would mean that at this
I tell you what, why don't you count the rings in his severed claws?
point, he's probably either between like 8 or 10, but we don't know. What I can tell you is he's not slowing down. He's fast. He runs all around the house. He still jumps on everything fully. He hasn't shown any signs of, getting older or slower. So he's probably well in his middle age.
Somebody gave him 150 fucking pounds today for like no reason, like just because.
Airhead, could you please stop repeating the same incessant message in the chat over and over? It's completely meaningless. Stop spamming.
Whoa, who be doing this? Errant?
Airhead, could you please?
Arid. Where's Airhead? Airhead. Why do you pronounce it Onimusha and not Onimusha? I've been a longtime fan and I get treated like this. Oof.
Please stop repeating the same incessant message in the chat over and over. It's completely meaningless. Stop spamming.
Oh, it was the same Dent who saved Blueprints. Go figure.
And I think you're going to see my boot to your derriere, if you know what I'm saying. Stop.
You mean you're going to ban him?
Stop being, annoying.
Wow. Fun and chill times here, guys.
Gogeta says, Euro Truck Sim, you drive on the same side of the road. It's the UK and Ireland that's different. Is it?
At some point, this motherfucker says assy cock or assy code e-penis.
Jake Kuma says, why don't I review alcohol? Well, it's like I said, I have wanted to do that. I brought that up. I said, hey, instead of doing like a DSP tries it food review, we could do, food or liquor, but you guys got to tell me what kind of stuff. Like, should I compare a certain kind of beers against
drink cologne
each other? Should I get wine? Should I, but no one ever follows through. Everyone says, oh, maybe you should do it. And I'm like, I consider it, but then no one ever says nothing. So we don't do it. I can't do it myself because I don't know anything about it.
Wait,
I'm not a
tough guy Phil before the most annoying version of Phil. Oh, joyous.
I'm not really a liquor aficionado,
Doubt. I'm sorry.
Am I going to play Borderlands 4? I don't know. It doesn't look good to me. I didn't like Borderlands 3, and Borderlands 4 either looks like more of the same or even worse, so I don't know, man. Charles DeWise, how are you doing over on Kick? How's it going, man? I've said I like Blue Moon beer.
Lukewarm coconut. It is very risky to ask a question during Q&A. This I have noticed.
I've said it many times on stream.
Wait, what have you said on stream?
I've said I like Blue Moon beer. I've said it many times on stream.
So now Airhead can ask questions again. Okay, cool.
I got a $2 tip that's ridiculous. I'm not even going to read it. I'm just going to say thanks for $2.
There you go. What a tool.
Whenever I see a dumb message, from now on, I'm just going to say, yeah, whatever. Thanks for the money. And I'm going to put it on the leaderboard, and that's it. I'm not even going to bother.
Hold on. What's this noise? This is from Ira.
My turn now. Okay, Phil, you fucking retard. Here's the thing about adopting pets at a SPCA or wherever you got one. I got a cat a few weeks ago. On his paperwork, they gave me his medical history up to the date that they had gotten him, as well as his fucking age. Either you misplaced that paperwork, which shows that you are negligent, or just forgetful. I don't know which is worse. Or you just choose not to remember, especially because Kat had actually been on your stream and said that Jasper was 3 when you got them, which means he's fucking 9. I can't do year math, but he was 3 when you got him. I remember Kat saying this, and you had to fucking deny her. Stop pretending you don't know.
Phil says no. Phil says pretend fun. Phil says you don't know anything. Banned. Gone forever. And of course, we're returning to dead air.
Welcome. All right, let's get some support this morning.
Jesus Christ! I thought he was going to say, "Let's start the stream."
Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
Jasper jump. Let's get some support this morning on the stream.
And there goes the fucking.
See him on camera.
Thingy.
He jumped really high.
Yes, he jumped really high. Yes, we know.
So I just reached out and I touched the
yes, we know.
2 feet.
We know.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, what was I going to say? Let's get some support today. No. My goodness.
Hold on.
Anyway, what was I going to say?
Oh, that's right. Like, did you see how fast it clicked? What was I going to say? Oh, fuck. God, how stupid of me. Money. Daddy needs money.
Let's get some support today. Notably, let's get some subs on Kick today. All right? We are down over 150 subs on Kick in the last.
And there was much rejoicing.
Last week. And we haven't gotten them back. All right? The Kick support has really dried up. That sucks. We were getting good. Good amount of subs and support pretty much on every stream. And now I don't know what's happened. I'm playing newer games and less of the old stuff. And the support dried up over there and I don't get it. And the funny part is, I'm still getting support on YouTube. Super chats and tips are still going down. It's the Kick stuff that's dried up. So let's get so damn support over on Kick this morning. Let's get our first sub on Kick. And let's
Money, please.
I don't want to make this about money, but also give
so
me
we can
money.
hit the goal. Like I said, I want to keep playing.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Blake and Ryan, thank you for the 2. You can take the hint. Nobody likes you on Kick. Dude, if you by any chance are eating right now and there's just a little bit lack of flavor, don't worry. We're going to get some salt about him banning people on Kick. It's pretty delicious. Thank you, Blake and Ryan, for the 2.
Want to finish it, but I need support to do that, or else we gotta rotate it out and do something different, which I don't want to do. I want to keep it going at least.
Wow.
Once a week.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
Hold on.
Tell me this tard misses the fact that his little toy got knocked over.
The box fell in a weird spot.
Oh my god. Are we wearing jam jams? Are we wearing jam jams? We're wearing jam jams. Pull up your pants, Phil. Pull up your pants. Fucking badass.
See, if there's a reflection, let me know, because I don't know if that's the correct angle or not for the screen.
Imagine I've done this bit before, but it's always a good one. Imagine you're Phil. You have to actually look at yourself in the mirror and be okay. That is the largest delusion I still can't wrap my head around.
No, there's no stand for this thing. This thing does not come with a stand. I wish it did, but it doesn't. So I just have things propping
I'm not sorry, Dark
That is
Side.
probably the one detriment of the frame. It doesn't come with a stand to stand it up, so I have to lean it on stuff.
Yeah, he could take on Mike Tyson. Any lifting advice for someone wanting to get into better shape? Start. Wake up in the morning. Stop. and I mean this only if you're really wanting to get into it, if you need a little kick in the ass, okay? If you're happy the way you are, I'm glad you're happy the way you are. If you want a little kick in the ass, here you go. Stop being a little bitch. When your alarm goes off, wake the fuck up. Go to the gym. I don't care if you don't know what you're doing. I don't care if you have to talk to somebody at the gym, be like, look, I'm just starting out and I don't really know. Go to the gym. Okay? Get there. That's step one. Step two is then to start building the routine. ChatGPT can help. There's a number of free resources on the internet. I'm happy to help. If you can reach out to me on Twitter, Discord, whatever, I'll try to help you out as best I can. I'm not big caveat here. I am not a professional trainer. I am not certified in any way, shape, or form. I am not qualified to give health advice. I am not a doctor. Consult your doctor before you start any exercise program. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, I'm happy to help however I can. You can start with body weight. You can start with calisthenics. If you can save up a little bit of money and get yourself some adjustable dumbbells, that'll help you out as well. But just, you gotta start. Yeah, Shia LaBeouf style. Do it!
Thank you, Bozzy, for a $2 super chat. Says, poor Jasper, that was funny. Yeah, he got shocked by me just moving a cardboard box. As you can see, I was just mentioning how he's still pretty spry.
Anyone who must
and then he
say,
just...
I am the king is no true king.
Hey, we got a little bit of a Phil legend here. Lindell Muse, the man who has created the AI. We're trying to get away from anybody having to watch Phil ever. So he is taking just copious amounts of data and plugging it into an engine to learn to be Phil. And dude is just fucking crazy, man. It's great. It is absolutely awesome. Yeah, it's another AI Phil guy. His stuff's pretty good, man. It's really good. And thank you, man, for becoming a member of the Gym Rats. I really appreciate it, man.
Does a 2-foot vertical leap.
Mr. Burnell.
No, why would I do multiple streams for a closet clean out? It's going to be Indivestdance Day, okay? It's going to be 3 things in one. It's going to be a marathon where we hang out and have fun and I drink and basically have a good time just chilling with you. It's going to be me cleaning out this closet so that I can finally organize the office with all the shit that I have on the floor and having easy access to all the things that I need for streams, including the wheel and all of that. But
if we're in the holy timeline, he drinks to excess. What? Trips over the mini computer that he lectured, I think it was Lavinia on, buries his eye socket into a corner of the table and just, stops streaming after that because he's horribly disfigured. That's the holy timeline. We'll find out come Independence Day, but let's see.
But it's also going to be a last time that we do a day where I wear the hats and vests. We haven't done it in like a year. So you guys are going to be voting on hats and vests to wear during that event, and we'll be switching between them for like every $50 of support. We'll do all.
Dude, if that actually happened, the number of people who, like, if they helped him during the stream, that then, thanks for the help. No problem. I like to think I have an eye for detail. Band.
New hat, a new vest, a new hat, a new vest. And each time we do it, it'll basically be like retiring that hat and vest and putting it into storage. Not saying that we'll never bring them back. Maybe we'll bring them back for special events, but people have been asking, gee, what happened to that?
Don't mind my audio. I'm tired as hell. Hold on.
Oh, really, Phil? Then maybe you just spend more time with your wife. And spend more time with her, then maybe we'll be on your ass. But then again, at the same exact time, you do love being the laughing stock of the world, the whipping boy, because guess what? You make yourself that. But I don't feel sorry for you. The only person I feel sorry for is your parents and Kat. And by what I mean by your parents is, they probably saw themselves as like, wait a minute. We produced this motherfucker. Why can't we get somebody else, let's say like Broside or Iviga or somebody else? Or
you had one job.
Phil Bonnell, oh my God. The biggest waste of humanity of all time. At this point, Phil, do us all a great favor. Just take the barrel of a shotgun, pull the trigger, and we'll all be happy. Nobody's going to miss you.
In Minecraft. In my oh, fuck it. No, not even in Minecraft.
Hats and the vest, well, they've just been sitting in there taking up space. It's time to put them in the storage so I have room for things I actually need to store in there for the streams.
Deny.
Your birthday is April 4th? Well, happy early birthday, Adam. Hopefully you have a good day that day. That's pretty crazy.
The Remington retirement plan. That's right. Go to the water park, ride the Suey slide.
Not April 4th, July 4th. Excuse me. Did I say April 4th? I meant to say July 4th.
Fucking shit, dude.
Hilarious. 8 out of the 10 top sub gifters are banned. Well, let's take a look. You ready?
By the way, you're welcome. Here it comes.
Salt, salt, salt. That's all I can taste is salt.
Oh, hold up.
Here we go. Dr. Lexus, not banned. Dr. Lexus was a butt kisser of the casino. He came by and supported like crazy when I was with the casino. And the moment that I dropped them, he freaked out. He didn't come by for a week. Then he came by for one stream and claimed he was still going to support. Dropped exactly enough subs to be $220 and then left and never came back. So he's not banned. Iron Chef Sakai. We all know why Iron Chef Sakai is banned. Because he's a piece of shit.
Oh, Filbert.
I'm a scat man.
Lance Catamaran, not banned. I don't even know who Lance Catamaran is. They usually come by, drop support, and leave and never come back. It's a Miken. That's Iron Chef Sakai's sock account. That's also banned because it's Iron Chef Sakai.
And I know this. How?
Rend, nope, not banned. Rend was a longtime supporter who hasn't been seen in months. They just decided not to come back. Void was someone who literally said the only reason they supported me is because they had a dying friend in their deathbed saying that they wanted them to support me. That's a complete lie, by the way. Shit talked to me. I don't remember if I even banned Void, but Void banned me from all their stuff. I know that. Your Future Stepdad, not banned. Only Iced Infinite, not banned. Rare Tricks, not banned. Perry the White, not banned. So there is literally one person banned in the top 10 supporters on this channel. It's Iron Chef Sakai. That's it.
Okay. You are not taking the lesson that is being given to you, Phil. Okay, let me specify, okay? Let's say top 10, there's the one. Boop, it goes away. How many of those did he say, not banned, but they haven't shown up? Not banned, but they haven't shown up. Not banned, but they haven't shown up. Not banned, but they haven't shown up. So, Phil, hear me out here. You're the fucking problem. Hard stop, period, endo sentence. You're the problem. The comment, people show up. Here's some money. Wow, I can't believe I gave that guy money. Gone. I don't know why people are leaving, you guys.
So what the fuck are you talking about, dunces? You want to make shit up? How about you bring some fucking facts next time, dunces?
There it is. I mentioned this earlier. The power of using the same insult twice, how it just immediately dissolves the insult. Like, it makes you sound like a colossal tool. Like, say dunces one more time, brother. Go ahead. It's fun. It's fun.
So what the fuck are you talking about, dunces? You want to make shit up? How about you bring some fucking facts next time, dunces?
It's like he learned about the word fuck for the first time.
Rare Tricks was also a casino supporter who decided to not come back.
Mr. Burnell. Oh my God.
Speak, why don't you speak? Speak, why don't you speak? Speak, why don't you speak?
Oh my God.
Speak, why don't you speak? He banned me first for literally no reason. And when I was actually still with the casino, he would shit talk me constantly on their streams and stuff, which made no fucking
How do you know?
sense. He was just an asshole. I don't know. So I guess there's two people banned.
Yeah, it's always for no reason, Roachbait. There's never a lesson to be learned.
I would really love to understand people, like, who is Iron Chef Sakai really?
Okay.
And where does he get his money from? And why does he just throw it at people on the internet like he does in a crazy fashion? And also, what makes him so goddamn bipolar? That he, like...
So, to be clear, Bill's finances and the finances of the people who support him are none of your goddamn concern. That guy got banned. I really would like to know where his money comes from. What I would even more so like to know is why he's giving his money to other people. Yeah. I mean, it makes no sense. Don't you dare talk about people who give me money, though.
Like, turns on people and then causes drama on streams and shit. Like, what kind of person is that? Because there's been more than one person who's done that over the years, right? You know, we've had guys like Tutankhamun and stuff.
How are you the only motherfucker fucker on the internet that has this problem. How? There is literally no one else. There is not another person on the planet that has this many people that has this happen to them. They don't exist, Phil.
Like that. And it's just bizarre. So you come on a stream, right? And you decide you're going to start massively supporting and being positive. And then over the course of several months, you say, hey, I want to be your mod because I like your content so much. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you hate the person and you're shit-talking them on their own stream and you're losing your mind, insulting the viewers and fans and the streamer. What are you doing? Then you apologize and claim you had a really bad day and you want to come back. So then you do. Then you support the stream again.
I love that part, by the way, that he claims that they had I think you come back and you claim you had a really bad day. Yeah, but this man goes full fucking, balls to the wall, Z Kyle. When he comes back the next day, it's all about how you guys have to understand how bad of a day I've been having, okay? How I was stressed, correct? Yeah, all of a sudden, it's forgive me, but you have to understand when somebody else has a bad day, that just makes no sense. That's a nothing excuse.
And then you just do it again. And also, where does the money come from?
There it is.
For me, let me put it this way, okay? For me, when I look at something that I'm going to spend money on, right? It's hard, even the investment of something like this wheel that I was going to buy, right?
Did this man just call a toy an investment? Is that what I just heard? This man referred to an electronic toy as an investment. Oh my God. Brokey, I'm going to need you to calm the fuck down.
I knew it was very expensive, but I want to be sure if I was going to buy this wheel and pedal and everything that we were going to get many streams out of it. It was going to benefit the business. It was going to benefit my content.
But I don't want to play that game, and I don't want to play that game, and I don't want to play that game, and I just want to do casual stuff, you guys.
It's not just something that I'm just buying frivolously that's going to sit around and not get use. I used to do that. I 100% used to buy junk. I bought all those statues and all that crap that I used to have in my old place over a decade ago. But I learned from those.
Yeah. You dropped $1 million. At minimum, the man frivolously wasted $1 million. No, a tax write-off, whatever. When the man's talking about how when I buy an investment, correct? I don't know. He's talking adult when he needs to be talking child, right? I get what you're saying there, but I also just can't wrap my head around it.
Those mistakes. For me, it's I'm just going to be careful about what I spend and, what I'm supporting and stuff like that. Correct?
What?
And then this guy, he comes on the stream. Oh, I'm going to support. I'm just going to throw hundreds to thousands of dollars at multiple people on the internet out of nowhere. But now today I hate them. Even though I just sent them thousands of dollars, now I'm going to say that I hate them. It doesn't sound like your head's screwed on too tight there.
So to be clear, your fans are psychotic?
Seems like you got a couple things loose. And the question is, where does that money come from? Because if someone who acts like that's that bipolar, do you really think they're holding down a Fortune 500 fucking investment job where they're making insane amounts of money that they can frivolously throw at people on the internet? It sounds to me that their money's coming from someone. You know what I'm saying? Mommy and daddy or something like that.
Jealousy does not become you, Phil.
This fucking oil baron. Yeah, where exactly is that coming from? Because I don't foresee people who are intelligent, nicely knit, smart people who have good investments and money don't usually go online and throw thousands of dollars at random streamers then to
No. They instead go online and throw thousands of dollars at a mobile game. That's what they do, Phil.
Come bipolar and be like, oh, I hate you, and then come back and then leave again, throw more money at them. It's just bizarre behavior. Because it's one thing if someone, for example, comes by and says, hey, I want to support you because you're my absolute favorite streamer, so I am going to give you support, right?
Calm the fuck down. If I am anybody's absolutely favorite streamer, I need you guys to go find somebody better than me because your expectations are way too low. If I'm in their top 10, I feel flattered. If you are literally someone's favorite streamer other than to ironically watch you and watch you crash out, I would immediately think that they have something wrong with them.
Some people might do that, and that's the one person who you support. This fucking guy, he's on the casino streams, he's on my streams, he's on detractor streams, he's throwing money in every direction. Where the fuck does the money come from?
Why the fuck is that any of your concern?
Right? What oil fucking geyser did you hit that you have infinitely rich? You could just throw money at people nonstop and then hate them the next day. It's fucking really
that was
odd.
if I was tired of talking to them and they were what we call a 220, you know, kind of mental.
IHC, thank you, brother, for the 220. Phil cried because mommy and daddy didn't buy a toy. Why don't you listen to me? Why did you not buy the toy when I told you to? That's exactly it. And yeah, it doesn't have these questions for OIC. And these questions only came out.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
These questions only came out after he had left. In the industry, we call that a clue. Snake Guy, thank you for the 2. Tithe for my fuck. Tithe for my favorite streamer. God damn it. Thank you. Fucking hate you guys. I swear to God.
I would love to see a documentary on that shit. Where do these people get the money from?
I have received.
Fake tithe. Thank you for being a member of the Rats for 4 months, man. I appreciate it.
How about that person?
Hold on.
I would love to see a documentary on that shit. Where do these...
I will show you every transaction of my bank accounts. If you show us your PayPal, your credit card transactions, anything that has to do, and prove you are not down from the rafters. I'll show every transaction.
These people get the money from? How about that person who delivered the bag of cash to Amaranth? Who the fuck was that?
What the fuck? Dude, jealousy does not... Did somebody deliver a bag of cash to Amaranth? I didn't know that.
Where did you get the money from? What is with you? I want answers on this stuff. Very odd stuff.
$4 from NSA.
How many founders badges are there? How many are banned? I don't know how to see that. You can't see that.
I don't
There is
care,
no
Phil.
Knowledge.
Don't care.
I didn't even know how many founders badges I had.
I can't believe this went on this long.
So,
what was that?
Badge, but you can't see them.
Yeah, we're banned scanning the chat again.
See, they show you how many active subscriptions you actually have.
Midlife crisis, says Rebecca.
But you can't see them. Like right now, I can't even click on this to see who is actually an active sub. They do have that for VIP and OG. Like I can see the VIP badges and the OG. I can't see that for subs. They don't let me see it. So because of that, I couldn't even answer you on like how many people actually are founders and stuff like that. There doesn't appear to be any statistics on Kick for that. So
I truly hope, amongst hopes, there is an article on Wired or some other tech journalist. I don't give a shit which one. We didn't know it was possible. Streamer finds the ban limit of Kick.
A legit sub means someone actually actively bought the sub themselves and is actively renewing it monthly. That's a legit active sub, as opposed to a gifted sub, which is just a one-off gift and it's going to expire. That's the difference. And the founders can only be people who bought the legit subs themselves. You can't be gifted a sub and be a founder. See what I mean? How good is the battery with the Hall Effect controller? From my testing, the controller lasts about 4 to 5 hours.
Who gives it? I don't care. I don't care.
Like another hour into this. You don't need batteries to put in there. It already has the lithium-ion battery in it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm starting to need.
Oh, I'm sorry, Casanova. I missed.
I can tell. It's coming.
But now, bourbon.
It. Casanova popping their 45-month celebration message for being a member here on YouTube and says, I hope you're doing well, Phil. I am. Today's going to be a very relaxing, chill day. We're going to hang back and just enjoy each other's company, both in blueprints and in cast and chill.
No.
Coming by on the leaderboard here. 3 more goals to hit, and it is time for DSP Tries It Mod Pizza. I'm going to get 2
You know what? Just die of the heart attack, man. On stream.
pizzas. I'm going to get one of the crispy, thin crispy, and one of the thick crust pizzas. I don't know the difference. I've never had mod pizza before, but I'm going to get one of these.
You love this, the Lewis dog. You love it. You love it.
Taste test them. Now, I would love to do this on Tuesday. That would be ideally the best day of the week. It doesn't have to happen on Tuesday.
It has to happen on Tuesday.
But Tuesday would work best for scheduling and everything. But that means we have to hit a goal on this stream.
You don't.
On the late stream tonight.
Or sorry, you do. You almost didn't, but you didn't on the late stream. Oh.
And on tomorrow's stream. So that would be blueprints.
Dude, he is the study. He is main character syndrome. Like he should be in the whatever it is, the DSC or the DSV 9 or 5 or whatever it is, the fucking diagnostic manual. He should be in it.
Cast and Chill and Animusha 2 all have to hit goals. Or if we exceed
Why are you gay? Vanguard D-Nice, thank you for the 2. Phil, guys, Cat is busy sucking Dark Mage's dick again.
Goal. Like, if let's say we do 2 goals on this stream.
brother.
Last week, I thought Blueprints was going to do horrible, and we hit 2 goals on the Blueprint stream. Okay?
It is the
So it can
DSM,
happen.
okay.
All right? We hit 2 goals on this stream, or 2 goals on the night stream. Then it makes it easier. All right? Right now, we are getting very little support. We got 1 super chat from Mozzie, and we've got, oh, by the way, Europe Gaming.
Wow, what a waste. The poor children.
Oh, and I clicked off. Sorry.
Thank you also for 45 months as a member. He says love and support. And Mozzie also 19 months as a member said 19 months and counting. Thank you guys. Those are all the celebratory messages. Those were not active re-upping, so they don't count towards the support of the stream.
They don't count. Fuck you.
But I appreciate you. Thank you. So let's get some.
So not only does your money not count anymore because I can't tell what it should count. There's no way to even say it. It should count. Not only that, but here's a belch directly into the microphone.
Support and momentum going so we can hit the goal on the stream and get it moving momentum so we can do mod pizza this week. I want to do it, like I said, tomorrow.
What, the hot, crispy Kentucky Fried Fuck?
Jay Kuma, I've told you about this. Listen.
Oh, Jay Kuma. I won't bother you anymore with this, but I think you should consider making edited video. Here it is. Here it is. Y'all, we are about ready to hear a fucking door kicker's life. Like, you don't understand the stressors of life, but you about to know. You about to hear it from the man himself.
I enjoyed editing videos when I edited them. I did. I had a lot of fun doing it. The problem is it's very time consuming. You need to do a lot of work for edited videos. You need to record voiceovers. You need to find the right clips to showcase
None of
what
this
you're
is
talking
hard.
about. So you have to have them transition into each
None of this is difficult. With DaVinci, none of this is hard.
other with all kinds of different effects and things. You have to learn how to do the text and effects on the text.
That can have some complications if you do advanced shit like item tracking or layer tracking, stuff like that. I've only done it once successfully, and I completely forgot how to do it afterwards. There's some stuff that can be quite difficult. Phil doesn't know how to do any of that.
Properly, all this stuff, right? And I was decent at it like 9 years ago, and I had a whole channel based on it, and it did well, and I had a 1 million view video, and everything was going good. And then like this, YouTube demonetized the whole channel. So because of that, the channel fell apart, and I was like, I'm not going to put time into this anymore, and I became a full-time streamer instead, and I've been doing good. So the problem with that is it would take so much time for me, all right, to basically do those kind of videos, because there's so much effort that needs to go into them for them to be good. I'd have to stop streaming as much. That's what I did back then. I did 1 stream a day. That was it. I did 1 stream of gameplay, and then at night I never streamed. Instead, I was working on these videos. Okay, and it's just too much. I can't only stream once a day and make a living. I'll lose half my revenue.
God, please do that.
So I can't do it. You know, listen. I enjoy doing it. There's definitely people who are good at it, but I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket and put all that effort in and then just have YouTube cut my legs out from under me because they decide to demonetize something. Fuck
yeah. So this is in something called Adlerian psychology. This is the man is actually creating the excuse because he wants to. Okay, DSP is creating the excuse because he wants to. He now has the out right now of I could do this. I could do it.
Why are you gay?
Oh God. Vanguard D-Nice, thank you for the 2. Dark Mage, both Nugs and Broside, threesome with Cat. Big pass. I'll pass. Big pass. But thank you, Vanguard, for the 2. Adlerian psychology, this is where he basically is creating the story, or he's creating the problem so he does not have to try, and he always has the escape. So instead of trying and learning that, nope, you're going to get at best a couple thousand views because you're no longer relevant and you're a giant piece of shit, he can say, no. I'm talented enough that I could get this, but, you know, I don't want to right now. It's cop-out. It's cop-out.
That shit. Build a Rocket Boy did a $5 super chat. I said, how many goals hit today for you to return to Mind's Eye because no one else is playing our game? Well, I know that you're not actually the official channel for Build a Rocket Boy.
Oh my God, for real? Do you think, Phil? You came up with that all by yourself? You managed to figure that one out? Wow.
But hey, let's do it. Let's hit 3 goals right now on the stream.
What's up, man? How you doing, man?
All right, 3
Been
goals.
a minute.
And I'll stop playing Blueprints and we'll go back to Mind's Eye for this stream. There you go. Let's do it. And then we'll do Mod Pizza. Sounds good to me. Sounds like a plan. So Build a Rocket Boy, send that $450 my way, and we'll be playing your crappy game again.
Yay, a waste of money.
Beautiful. Thanks for the super chat.
Oh my God, that was so funny. Thank you, Phil. That was I'm laughing so hard.
You know what it is, Jay Kuma? Jay Kuma says, I understand, and that the streams are the main hustle. It would be cool to even get 1 edited video a month. I enjoy making the thumbnails for the videos.
Here we go.
I really do. The thing is, I have to rush them because.
All right, boys. You ever woken up in the middle of the night to, I don't know, something that sounds like someone's breaking into your house? Your heart just goes to immediately 150 beats per minute. You're wondering, where's the bat? Where's the shotty? Where's the gat? What's in my house? What's going on? And then, you know, it's not that problem. Okay, you kind of tone down. You've got that adrenaline rush. You're not falling asleep for another 30 to 45 minutes. You know, any of my law enforcement bros out there, you know, you go to an open door, you know, surely there's no one in here. You swear to God, you take a step forward and you hear a noise come from the other room and you're like, oh shit, maybe there is someone in here. Like, just those adrenaline moments. If you're on SWAT, when you kick the door, if you've ever been in the military and you had to kick doors, that come to Jesus moment right before all hell breaks loose or everything is okay. Well, y'all are bitches. All of you. Me too. I am a colossal bitch because I don't know the adrenaline rush.
Why are you gay?
You know, that was absolutely perfect timing, Ira. Fuck you. Not really fuck you, but the why are you gay was just perfect timing. We are all just a bunch of bitches because we don't know the adrenaline of making a thumbnail. Thank you, by the way, Ira, for the 2. Strange noise in the house? Grab the hand axe! Doesn't he have 2 of those? 1 for each hand, so they both can be taken from him and both be used on him?
To give you some perspective, right? I finished my stream. It's 4 p.m. Actually, usually it's after 4 p.m. I have to hurry and upload 2 videos, make thumbnails, get the
Hold on. Let me see if I can do this right. We're not listening to this without background music, and I've got to find I know exactly which one. All right, let's see here. We got to back this up about 5 seconds. Hold on.
4 p.m. Actually, usually it's after 4 to rush them. Because to give you some perspective, right?
All right, here we go. Going to give us some perspective. Let me make sure that I got this turned down a little bit. Here we go. And go.
Right? I finished my stream. It's 4 p.m. Actually, usually it's after 4 p.m. I have to hurry and upload 2 videos, make thumbnails, get the thumbnails uploaded, set up the next stream, and then run downstairs to have dinner with my wife. And I basically got to try to get out of here by like 4:30. So I want you to think about this. The stream's going offline around 4:10. I have 20 minutes to do all that work. So most of the time, I'm rushing into DaVinci Resolve, and I'm trying to make a thumbnail fast. Like, what was that clip? What happened in this video? Get the video up. Flash forward. Zoom in. Get the text. Edit the text. Now, the number of the video. Get this. Make that. It's crazy. It's like I'm full of adrenaline trying to do it fast. And then I get it done, and I'm like, okay, I feel good about it. A lot of the times, I do wish that I had more time to put more effort into the thumbnail. But
no lie, that may be one of the best bits I've ever done. And I know that's a really low bar to have because all my bits kind of suck, but I'll be honest, I'm actually kind of proud of that one. That one actually worked really fucking well. Oh God, that one. Okay, now I actually have to listen to it because I was grooving out with the music hard. I forgot how good that song is. No, that was not. So he was sped up, Jorge. The song was not.
To get out of here by like 4:30. So I want you to.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Robin, thank you for the 5. I could be an Olympic gold medalist if it wasn't for the detractors, doctor, telling me my lungs are bad. But I could. I won't. But I could. Walked right back here. Someone behind me. I live alone. So, oh yeah, isn't that fun? Isn't that a fun time, Raziel? But thank you, Ramen. Thank you again for the 5. Raziel, this is what I was. Members of the audience, this is what I was talking about when I was saying, isn't that fun, Raziel? He had a nightmare that woke him up, walk into the back room, hear someone behind him. I live alone, so I'm instantly high alert. Something hits me and I wake up again. Oh, a dream within a dream. Those suck. Those suck so hard. That's bad.
That was if I was tired of talking to them and they were what we call a 220, kind of mental.
Internet Asback crew, thank you for the 220. We're regularly up till 5 a.m. editing videos. Boo hoo. Boo hoo hoo. Nathan, it's Phil. He could have been a contender. Dapper Dragon sent you my newest sound clip. Counterpoint to the. Wait, are you gay? Might be a little loud, but he tried to equalize it. Okay, let me take a look here. It's gay. Oh, okay. So I'm going to drop the volume ever so slightly.
Fellas, is it gay?
Oh my, is it gay? I don't know. Let's hear his actual story here without the background music. That was actually much better than listening to Phil.
Because to give you some perspective, right? I finished my stream. It's 4 p.m. Actually, usually it's after 4 p.m. I have to hurry and upload 2 videos, make thumbnails, get the thumbnails uploaded, set up the next stream, and then run downstairs to have dinner with my wife.
Hold on. I already don't like this. We're gonna do something here live. Photoshop. All right, so we're just gonna make a funzie, right? We're gonna make a funzie. That who knows if I'll actually use this or not. Give me 2 seconds to see if this actually works. Hopefully it does. And maybe I ought to just do how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? I don't know. We'll find out. Let's see if I can do this right. Adobe Photoshop. There we go. That'll work. Once new file and custom. All right. Let me get this out of the way so you guys can see. And can you not? It's not refreshing. That's not good. Adobe Photoshop. That's still the wrong background. What the hell? What the hell? The hell you say? None of that is right. How odd. Maybe it doesn't work. Hold on. Let me see. No, it does not work. That really sucks. Darn! I was gonna make it, so you could. What the hell
is wrong with you?
Unless I've got this set wrong. No, I don't. How very sad. Try one more time here, just for funsies. Oh, there we go. That's why. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm trying one more time, you guys. Meh. Meh. All right, let's see if this works. The answer is no, doesn't work. Sorry. We were going to do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live! But no, apparently OBS wants to be an asshole, so oh well. I was gonna, make, basically here's what it is, okay? I will draw a rectangle in the background and I will use gradient layering, right? That's what gives, shit, let me pull up one of my actual ones here so you guys can see. For even. Details. Date. Mask off, there we go. So we'll open that one up. And now we'll do it this way. It helps if I actually, click the correct thing. This is a disaster stream, by the way, if you guys didn't know. Complete disaster stream. I am actually an asshole through and through. There we go. That'll work. So, the background of this, this background, that's green, black, and blue. That is what I call a gradient rectangle. So the rectangle is just a single drawn rectangle, and then I apply a gradient finish to it that gives me these colors. I selected these to make it do it. From there, I did a copy paste of Phil in the background, or Phil into a program called Background Remover that even Jad uses. He's used that live, and then pasted it into Photoshop. From there, there's something that like gives you background glow. It's a filter that you can put on any object. I put the red background glow on there, typed in mask off, beg mode on, applied the background glow of black to give it some depth, and then made the other items. Okay, so here we fish for whales, T-Fueled recap episode 46, and then somebody in my Discord said, there's too much dead space like down in the lower left-hand corner. So I copied out my avatar, pasted it in, gave it some background glow, TI, that's it, the end. That is literally how I made my thumbnail. This took me 10 minutes. Okay. Now, granted, the first couple of times I did it, it didn't take me 10 minutes. It took me a lot longer than 10 minutes. But as you get familiar and comfortable with the program, it goes a lot faster. So this bullshit about I have to create a thumbnail. I have to do this. I have to do that. It's literally whining to whine. That's it. What? Arky says, thank you for the 2, by the way. He says, sorry for the late tithe. I'm sorry it took me so long to address your tithe, sir. Your tithe is greatly appreciated, but not necessary. God damn it. Why do you guys do this to me? It's taking me 10 minutes to explain it. I know, right?
And I basically got to try to get out of here by like 4:30. So I want you to think about this. The stream's going offline around 4:10. I have 20 minutes to do all that work.
Then you can make 2.
So most of the time, I'm rushing into DaVinci Resolve, and I'm trying to make a thumbnail fast. Like, what was that clip?
And I don't know anybody who actually thinks like this. Like this.
What happened in this video? Get the video up. Flash forward. Zoom in. Get the text.
Fast forward? What is fast forwarding?
To make a thumbnail fast. Like,
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Pinkerton legs. Thank you for the 2. That arm shake was the most cardio Phil has done. Now, Corey K, the program is called DaVinci Resolve.
What is wrong with you?
The program he's using to make thumbnails is a video editor. I'm going to go ahead and repeat that. What he's using to create thumbnails, still images, is a video editor. Which, I mean, I've never even thought about using it like that before. Maybe it would be a good thing. Maybe I'm being ripped off by paying for the monthly thing of Photoshop. But yeah, I don't quite understand. But yeah, the shakeage here is I don't understand this.
Here by like 4:30. So I want you to think about this. The stream's going offline around 4:10.
Oh, I have no idea.
20 minutes to do all that work. So most of the time, I'm rushing into DaVinci Resolve, and I'm trying to make a thumbnail fast. Like,
oh god, his tricep was bad.
What was that clip? What happened in this video? Get the video up. Flash forward. Zoom in. Get the text. Edit the text. No, but the number of the video. Get this. Make that. That's. I mean,
yeah, I'm going to ask for some details there. He said, find the correct frame. Okay, that's not terrible. You can use keyboard shortcuts. Find what was it? Hold on. Look. And I know we're hyperfixating, and then I swear this will be the last time we'll be done with it.
Finish my stream. Thumbnails. Get the thumbnails uploaded. 4:30. So most of the time, I'm get the video up.
Oh, sorry.
Into DaVinci Resolve, and I'm trying to make a thumbnail fast. Like,
Trying to make a thumbnail fast means taking your hands and move them back and forth in front of the monitor. Okay, that's what that means.
What was that clip? What happened in this video?
Okay, so what was that clip? What happened in this video? So you're actively seeking a clip. That does take time.
Get the video up.
He gets the video up. You find the clip.
Flash forward. Zoom in.
Okay, zoom in to cut off the outside.
Man, get the text.
Get the text. Okay.
Edit the text. No.
Edit the text. Edit the text, by the way. Choose font. Choose font. That is editing the text.
The number of the video.
Put a number on the video. This is the monumental task, children.
Make that.
No idea what all that shit was. Like, I'm lost there. I don't know what that is, but apparently it takes about 20 minutes to do the I would really like some insight as to what that is.
I mean, it's crazy. It's like I'm full of adrenaline trying to do it fast. Like, and then
full of adrenaline. We are nothing but basic beta bitches compared to this man.
I get it done. I'm like, okay, I feel good about it. A lot of the times I do wish that I had more time to put more effort into the thumbnails. But
thanks, Logan. I appreciate
Resolve's not
that,
really
man.
supposed to be for thumbnails. It's actually supposed to be for video editing. And so some of the highlight clips and things that I made, for example, the highlight of Mind's Eye. I liked doing that, but I know it could have been much better if I had more time to pick, frame it better, do better editing, do better effects. I just kind of rushed it out there. You know what I mean? I loved it. I really liked doing it. And now, right now is the era of the video essay on YouTube.
Bitch, this is not 2017.
Video essays are doing incredibly well on YouTube right now. If I made video essays about anything, about the history of Street Fighter and
RGB lover on Kick, thumbnails are like working in a steel mill.
Arcades, about what the downfall of Mass Effect and this and that. I think that I would do really well making video essays. I really do. I think that my videos would do well, perform well, people would like them, and would respect the amount of effort that I would put into them. But is it worth it? Let's say I work my ass off on a video essay. It takes me all week. I put it out, 20,000 views. You just made $40. Oh, I could have turned on one stream and tripled that.
There it is. There is no passion. There is no passion. There is no desire. There is nothing about this quote unquote job that he likes except money. That's it. And if you're doing it just for money, like, I get it if it's a necessity. Got it? But it's not. It's not a necessity for Phil. He could go out and work at a fucking Burger King. Okay, he could. He ain't, but he could. Yeah, it's nothing but just pure unfiltered greed.
Do you see the difference? Like, it's kind of a problem. You have to like be consistent and almost go viral to succeed with just on-demand videos these days. You can't. You have to get crowdfunding in order to succeed. It's the only real path to success at this point.
Hold on. Let's say, for the sake of argument, right, that he still does his goals. He does 6 days a week, even though he's been doing more. At 150 a week, right? So, damn it, I did this wrong. So 150 a week, or 150. Yeah, he does it. One stream, so it's times 6. That's 900 times 4. It's $3,600. Okay. Now, on those 6 days, he also makes a video that gets 20,000 views, or as he says, $40. So we got 3,600 plus 40 times 24 is another 960. $4,560. That's $54,000 a year. That's not a bad living at all. So he could lower the amount of time he's streaming, put out content that might have like residuals because people will come back and watch them, and make a decent living without begging. But why do that when you can begging as much? But why do that when you can beg twice as much and just be the lol cow of the internet?
Ryu and Sweeko, how you doing, man? Good to see you today. Exactly right. Ryu and Sweeko just said the time and effort would exceed the reward that you would get out of doing those.
You could do well with the video essays, but I think the time and effort exceed. Okay, he did say that. I was looking at his second message down here. I was like, that motherfucker didn't say that.
There you go. Yak Almighty says people can spend months working on those video essays. It's a crazy amount of work. True. Absolutely true. You really need your video to explode. Even to give you some perspective here. All right, I want you to think about June. You really need your video to explode.
You have one, Phil. It's May 1st.
Even to give you some perspective here. All right, I want you to think about June the King. We've watched a lot of his work. He's made a documentary on me. Okay, I want you to think about the ad revenue on YouTube. All right, on average, $2 per 1,000 views.
That's a lie.
That's the average. It's a rule of thumb. It could be higher. It could be lower than that. All right. So let's say June the King makes a video that gets 500,000 views over a course of months. He only makes like $1,000 on it.
That's a lie.
That's insane. He worked his ass off. He put all his blood, sweat, and tears into this highly edited, nicely stylized, very...
Mechanic True, thank you for the 2, brother. 54,000 in Seattle Metro is nothing. True. Very true. But this kind of goes on to something that I actually watched Kino Casino telling Phil about, which was him living in Seattle is a him problem. Like, brother, get the fuck out of Seattle Metro. Go live in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. You can work anywhere. Go live in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Well, not him, because his house is an absolute shithole. But if he upkept his home, the amount that he would make from selling it would pay for a very nice house in the Midwest. I'm sure almost the entirety of it based on the equity he has, if any, although he'd have to get a loan and his credit, well, that's something completely different. But if he can't make his $90 to $100 or $110,000 a year or whatever and survive, or if he can't make that money and therefore can't survive in the Seattle metro area, move somewhere you can and do that. Like, the fuck, man.
Very informative video. 500,000 views. Here's $1,000. Wow. I could have made more if I worked at Burger King this week, all week. Like, fuck.
You think you could make $1,000 working at Burger King in a week?
That's YouTube on demand. It just doesn't, it's not good. That's why YouTubers had to basically sell out. They had to have constant sponsorships, constant plugs on the screen.
I hate to tell you this, asshat. You make $600 at $15 an hour.
For my Patreon, subscribe to this service, do this. That's how they have to make ends meet. As opposed to an interactive live streamer who's doing successful streams, it's way better. It really is.
Oh, so 880 then.
Gogeta says, I heard you can make $5,000 per 1 million views. Well, I can only give you perspective of 2016. In 2016, my video review / essay on, what the hell was it? Homefront: The Revolution. I said it was the worst game I'd ever played. That video made 1 million views. All right. It was fully monetized during that time period.
Oh my God,
I made around
what a shocker.
$3,000 on that video. Roughly.
Yeah, but this was before things, dude. Like, never mind.
And that was 2016 ad revenue. Ad revenue today is much lower than ad revenue in 2016. So there you have it. Okay.
He's sad.
Can I tell if people are still watching my older channels like Darkside Phil or DSP Street?
Lillian Voss Real. My fave interactive streamer doesn't do any of the crap you describe, and he makes a decent amount. He's no Pewds, but he's popular as fuck.
Fighter. There's analytics. You can log in and see analytics, but it's negligible. Like, very few people go back and watch the old stuff. I can tell you that right now. Very few. More people watch This Is How You Don't Play than the original old stuff, because This Is How You Don't Play went viral and was the big culturally relevant thing, as opposed to my raw playthroughs. Maybe the old fans watch them, but that's about it. I don't make a lot of legacy revenue. I do have monetized, like this channel right now, DSP Gaming, okay? All the content on this channel is monetized.
Whoever could have seen it coming.
And this channel's been in business since 2010. 15 years. Do you really
not a flex
think I'm getting a ton of views and ad revenue on the old content?
Okay, and what does that tell us, Phil? If you're making, how many videos does he have? Like 6,000 or something like that? If you have that many fucking videos out and shit out on the internet and you're not making a fuck ton of money, what does that tell you about your shit content, Phil?
It doesn't show up in the search engine anymore. That's really what the problem is that YouTube search engine favors the highly edited.
The pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Robin, thank you for the 5. A house in his neighborhood is paying almost $7,000 in HOA fees alone. He can move to the middle of Kansas, have a bigger property, and be isolated. Being a Kansas boy, born and raised, I mean, you are absolutely correct. Like, middle of nowhere Kansas, great fucking property. Like, in terms of cost, it's unbelievable by comparison.
Videos that went viral versus the original content. So even though my content has been seen by millions and millions and millions, it's usually seen through someone who stole the content and
I didn't steal it. As a matter of fact, if I did steal it, fuck you, Phil, because you can't sue me, you fucking cunt.
Edited it into a negative video rather than the raw content. So I make nothing on any of the negative spin stuff.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay. Carlton says, I think the idea is to keep making these kind of videos. You compound that work upon itself and people discover the channel, and overall the workload is crazy. Right. Like, that's what I mean. Like, Jay Kuma, I get what he's saying. I really do feel like, especially now with my new setup, now that I have DaVinci Resolve and a PC that can edit really well, good quality video, good quality audio, everything I do, I could make a really professional level video essay.
I know I could. I never have, but I know I could, you guys.
No, I could. Or review, or whatever it may be that I choose to do. The problem is, it's so much work and so time consuming. It would mean sacrificing what I'm doing now as a streamer. I would
do it.
Have to significantly step back as a streamer to do what I need to do to try to make the edited stuff successful. Because it's not just
Nick Saban's ring finger. But will you? No.
one video. It's make a video, then make another video, then make another video, link to the video, cross-promote the video, get the person who watched that video to then watch the next video. You need to have that work to be successful. If not...
No, you don't. You just need to have passion.
If you're just a one-hit wonder, you're going to make a little bit of money, and then it's going to go away, and then there's no point even continuing, you know? To some extent with KO Gaming, it was rough because I had 2 or 3 videos that did really well. I had a few videos that were doing like 10, 20, 30,000 views on their own merits. Then all of a sudden, the video hit the algorithm, and I got over 1 million views in like a week. So now all my videos are now getting extra views because everyone's seeing it in related, right? So I start pumping out videos, and I'm getting 50,000, 60,000, over 100,000 views on videos that would have had 1/10 of that.
And what did we do with all of that money? Statues!
Right? And I did take advantage of that for a while, but the problem is now you have to keep making content and following trends, and this has to become what you're immersed in. Because if you even take a little bit of a break or a misstep, you lose that ride in the algorithm.
Yeah, it's almost like, Phil, that you should treat like what they call windfalls as blessings and not guarantees. Yeah, lest we forget the BMW garden decoration.
And that's actually what happened with KO Gaming is the hardcore gaming season hit where I got heavily into all the new games and I started playing more games and doing less edited content, and immediately all the viewership fell off on the channel. Just boom. By the time
I didn't know that, Raziel.
Wanted to go back to the channel and put effort into it again, YouTube demonetizes it on me.
He bought a titty painted picture
for no reason.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that. He did.
So, yeah, basically, if you're going to sit there and edit full time and work your ass off, and then you're also going to try to get the sponsorships and the partnerships and the paid promotions and all of that, then you can make it work. It's hard work. I don't envy it. I respect it. You know, again, someone like June the King.
I'm not doing it.
Sitting there working his butt off trying to make those documentaries. That's tough work. It really is.
Mr. Burnell.
Nor should they. Parking Lot Tears. Nice name, by the way. Like, I don't know that you're trying to take a jab at.
Wait. Parking Lot Tears? Wait. What? Did he cry in the parking lot with Jaha? Or why parking lot tears? I don't understand. It was in the Jaha confronted him in the parking lot. Okay. So that like, I don't know, you're trying to poke fun at me. Okay, so that memory lives rent free in your head now, doesn't it?
Nor should they. Parking Lot Tears, nice name, by the way. Like, I don't know that you're trying to take a jab at me. Says, that's why content creators get sponsors first. They don't trust YouTube to pay them. Nor should they. Because YouTube, for no reason, demonetizes videos. It's insane. For me, it doesn't affect me. Why? I pump out enough content that if YouTube demonetizes half my videos today, it doesn't even affect me. Most of my income is coming from streams. Oh no, I lose a few bucks on demonetized videos. Big deal. But
I run ads anyway because fuck you, give me money.
Imagine if I work 3 weeks to a month on a video. I put out this highly edited, amazing video. It gets tons of views, demonetized. That's
Shut the fuck up!
Exactly what happened with June the King's documentary on me. WWE claimed the video because there was a 5-second clip of Stone Cold Steve Austin, Stone Cold stunning Vince McMahon in my documentary.
Yep,
they literally took the entire profits away from him. So all the time, effort, and work he put into that video, stolen from him.
Yeah, he re-uploaded, but it was something like, he has 800,000 now, but he had 600,000 or 600,400. He would have had over 1 million. And no, he has 600,000 now. He had 800,000 on the old video. So he would have had 1.4 million. And he didn't get it. He only got the 600,000.
And then he had to re-upload it, and he did get some views on the back end, but that's why that documentary never hit 1 million views. It would have been over 1 million. People were saying it probably would have been like 1.5 million if YouTube didn't do that and he had to re-upload it and start over. It's so lame.
Why are you using the video that outs you as a colossal piece of shit as like some flex? Oh my fucking Christ, Phil. Dude. You gotta be kidding me.
All right, are we ready to
fucking shit, man?
end the show? I think maybe we should end the show and start with blueprints. I want to make big progress in blueprints today. I do. I'm hoping to do 2-3 runs, and hopefully we can draft the throne room and we can do the other stuff. I want to get into it. I definitely don't want to have this going on forever. Guys, please support blueprints today. If you're here for blueprints, you're in the right place. My goal here is to be engaged with you all and try to make
prayer hands
as much progress as possible in the game today. All right.
Sorry, he said that wrong.
My goal here is to be engaged with you all and try to make as much
money
progress as possible in the game today. All right. It'd be great if I could finish it, but I don't know where the ending is. So I don't know how close realistically we are to the ending. Okay.
Oh God. Yeah, I heard about that, Roach Bait, but then he got diarrhea and he couldn't do it because he got food poisoning from pizza.
Femboys, woo! I don't want to make this about femboys, but give me femboys.
Okay. All right. Thank you all. Now remember, tomorrow there is no show. Tomorrow we're basically just going to hang out for like 15-20 minutes, and then we're going to go right into Onimusha 2 HD, which will be the new playthrough for the week that you've been asking for now for several weeks. We're beginning it, so it's going to be like 4 hours of Onimusha 2 tomorrow. And tomorrow, if we hit all these goals, it will be DSP tries at Mod Pizza after that stream. Okay?
Okay, so great. Now we can actually get to the fucking tail end here, because this is what you all came to see. This is what it was. Okay. Filbert makes it to this one spot in blueprints. Now, obviously, you see he has 16 minutes left, you guys. 16 minutes. And he, well, he didn't want to just let that time go to waste. Now, he's only at $106 right now, and so that's bad. So there's only one thing to do with 16 minutes remaining when you need $44. I'm just going to warn you now, this is going to piss you off. Like, if you have not seen this, this is going to piss you off.
That one. Win 40 parlor games. We've got to be close to getting that one. That's just through naturally playing it, right? Yeah. The Mount Holly Direct.
Don't care. Don't care.
It's nuts.
Don't care.
This stuff is rough. All right.
Prayer hands.
You're trying to send a super chat, but it goes blank when you hit buy and send any ideas. Try logging out, logging in, try using another device. Sounds to me like it's a problem when you're in. It won't load. Has nothing to do with me, that's for sure.
God. What a fucking piece of shit. Empathy? What the fuck is that?
Do about that. We got a ton of super chats today, so.
Speak! Why don't you speak?
Yeah, look, there they all are. Cool.
Yeah, look, there they all are.
All right.
What
So
a
guys,
fucking asshole.
Are we doing this game again or what? If we're going to do it again, we got to hit the goal. All right, here, let me go. Full screen for blueprints. Hold on.
I'm sorry in advance. I'm so sorry.
Here we go. If we hit the goal, then we'll do it again. But if we don't hit the goal, then that's it. That was the arrangement, because I realized that not a lot of people like this game. We don't get a lot of attendance when I play it, but it seems like there is a small group that really like it. I'm one of them. Again, I keep saying this. I'm one of the people who like it. That's why I keep playing it, despite the fact I get yelled at every time I play it. Like, literally, I get yelled at. Why are you playing Blueprints? This game sucks, right? So, like,
I need one that says just victim. You know, I know it's not a 7 deadly sin, but I need one that's just victim.
Like I said, if we hit goals, I will do it again. But we have to hit it in the next 15 minutes, because that's the end of the stream. And if we do it, then we will play it again and keep going till we're getting closer. I mean, this is it. At this point, I think, like someone said, look up the scepter, look up the gem or whatever the hell it is, and the true crown, and figure out how to do it. I think there's a museum room that you need to learn how to draft, but damned if I know how. I don't know how to do that. I think there's a museum room, and that's where the crown is.
See, it starts up, like, right now, I know what y'all are thinking if you haven't seen it. I know what y'all are thinking. This ain't so bad. I mean, yeah, he's begging. He's being a bit of a prick, but this isn't so bad. Sweetheart, you just need to wait.
The crown out of the museum room, but I'm not sure. Don't do it for blueprints, do it for mod pizza. Well, that is true too. We're 3 goals away from DSP Tries It. If we hit this goal, then it's just tonight, tomorrow, we can do DSP Tries It tomorrow. All right? But we need to hit this goal right now, or else it not only is at the end of blueprints, but we're also not going to be doing mod pizza tomorrow unless we have like a miracle tonight on the late stream.
Which he didn't.
It's
by
just
the way.
crazy. Like for me, like talking about blueprints. Oh, crown 46. Oh, the crown is getting to room 46 a second time. Yeah, I've done that. We've gotten the crown. So that's the real crown. Okay. That's easy. We've done that before. So you're saying there's a scepter and there's another thing, a gem.
Holy fucking, hold on.
That's easy. We've done that before. So you're saying there's a scepter and
I need an adult. Oh, God, shit, man. That is just delicious. Oh my. Let's just go ahead and grab a little screenshot right there. There we go.
and there's another thing, a gem in addition to the crown that you all need to get in one run and get them all to the throne room. That's pretty crazy. How are you supposed to pull that off? Get all 3 in one run?
It's
That's
called
just
luck,
nuts.
Phil. You're supposed to have it.
So this game is just wild. Like, it's so unique. At the same time, it is a game that absolutely insists on taking your time. Like,
It
there
insists
is no
on
way
itself,
that you can play
Lois.
through this game in any kind of reasonable amount of time because of the insane amount of content in it. I can't believe it has the amount of content in it that it does. It has wild amounts of content. I mean, I've been playing this game. I think we're at like part 40 or something. But if you look at the time, right? Some of these parts are hour and a half or longer. So you're talking this playthrough is like 55 hours.
He's just, very much an asshole right now. Not so
Still
bad.
not done. It's
not
so
so
wild.
bad.
It's so insane.
Power sip.
Is it good content? Someone just asked on K. Depends on the kind of person you are. Do you only like action?
I
Do you
haven't
only
played
like
Brotato,
adrenaline
Antony.
and risk and death over and over? Then you're not going to like this game at all. If you're someone who likes investigating, taking notes, solving puzzles and clues, being a sleuth, basically, like you're a detective in this game, then you're going to love this game. This is probably the best style of game of that I've ever seen. There is so much to it. Seriously. Rookie G plays did a $5 super chat, so he figured it out. He says, first time super chat. I found you from Hater Vids on YouTube. What is their problem? I like what you do.
Okay.
Rookie G, which you may not realize, there is an insane toxic community on the internet. It's not just me. It's people who like to focus in and hyper focus on certain people that they call lolcows. And what they try to do is make these people's lives miserable so that those people will give them a reaction that they want that they can laugh at. For me, back in the day, I was very bad at this. They would try to incite a reaction out of me. They would get it. Today, they don't get it anymore.
Yeah, he totally didn't take this bait.
So now they just try to find every little thing to exaggerate and nitpick and lie about, because most of the stuff they say about me is actually slanderous lies, not truthful if you actually watch the raw content. But taken out of context, they like, oh, look, we make it look bad. It's funny to make fun of him.
It is.
Let's take one moment of gameplay and make that representative of his entire playthrough of a game. Like,
hey guys, does anybody here think that perhaps the Doom moment might live rent-free in his head? Anybody? Anybody? Maybe? A little bit? Don't worry, let's confirm it.
just recently, I played Doom the Dark Ages, okay? I'm in a room full of explosive barrels. You literally cannot attack in this room or you die. So I'm taking cover and just going in and out of cover, shooting one enemy. Someone clips that and says, see, this guy sucks at Doom. He doesn't understand how to play Doom. Meanwhile, the rest of the playthrough, I'm ripping and tearing. I'm using all the weapons. I'm mastering everything. I'm having a great time with it. But they take the one thing out of context and say, see, DSP is still a lol cow. That's what they do.
Wait, Xaneth person? Hold on. In his YouTube chat? Hold on. God, how far back are we talking here? Taxman, Rookie G, King Michael, Taxman, King Michael, Rick. God damn, how far back are we talking, dog? I'll just buy pizza myself, thanks. Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Look bad, we make it. It's funny to make fun of him. Let's take one moment of gameplay and make that representative of his entire playthrough of a game. Like, just recently, I played Doom the Dark Ages.
Yeah, we know. We heard you complain.
And liking the content and supporting it. Thank you.
Oh, hold on, back up.
One thing out of context and say, see, DSP is still a lol cow. That's what they do. I ignore it all. I pay no attention to any of it, and I'm just here and I do my own thing. And I have a good time with it, man. So I don't care what they say. I appreciate
And you can tell that he doesn't care.
you coming by, Rookie G, and hanging out and liking the content and supporting it. Thank you.
It's very obvious he doesn't care.
No, I did not switch the difficulty. They said that, though. You're right. They lied and said I switched the difficulty. And multiple times during the Doom playthrough, they wanted me to show the difficulty on screen.
I didn't.
That I switched it to easy. No, I didn't. It was always on hard. It was always one step above the standard. I played it on hard difficulty, but they didn't want to believe that I could actually beat the game like that. I received a $2 tip. It depresses me that all people really want from games is high-octane, over-the-top action and adrenaline, full of rage. Something must be going on at all times. You got to play the duties. It causes stagnation, and all the creative stuff is left to indies. It's why there's like 87 Soulsborns and sci-fi shooters at Summer Game Fest. Gamers are creating unoriginality by not embracing art games and indie games. I was a person who, previous to the last year, maybe 2 years, I was one of those people who was like, I only care about AAA. I only care about what's big on console. Now that I have the ability to play all the small stuff, dude, I'm so happy I'm playing the small stuff. I'm having way more fun playing a game like Blueprints than I am playing a giant bloated AAA title these days. And I agree with you. People are brainwashed to just like more of the same. Can you believe people are like, play the next Soulsborne game, the next one, the next one. They're all the fucking same game.
Yeah, they're all the same game. It's why I've played or Dark Souls 1 4 fucking times.
I don't want to play the same game 400 times. I'm tired of Soulsborne now. I really am. It's like, Jesus, they just don't get that when you keep buying the same game over and over, you won't get anything new because these game studios have no fucking incentive. They need to be told we want originality or else.
The Xanath apparently also said, is your frontal lobe missing? Then you'll love this content.
They'll never make something original.
That's
right?
great.
I got another $2 tip. Doing my best part, King. This is Adam. Thank you, Adam, for a $2 tip. All right, guys. Look how close we are.
Here it comes.
1:15, 35 to go to have Blueprints continue. I'm literally including this in the Blueprints part because I want the people watching on demand to know if we're actually going to continue the playthrough or not. They deserve to know. So, can we hit the goal in the next the next 8 minutes? We have 8 minutes left.
Now, remember, our content right now for 8 minutes is... Now, guys. Oh, yeah, it'll be 15 minutes, Navy. You're right. Yep. I know. It's so bad.
Michael? How you doing, man?
It's so bad.
Come on, let's rally some support right now. Only 35 to go. Let's get a couple subs over on Kick. Let's get a super chat. Let's get a membership.
Anybody here have the balls to tell your audience, guys, give me money, it's only $35? Anybody have those balls? I don't.
Let's get a tip. One of each. If we go boom, 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 we'll get it right now. I'm not asking one person to drop $35. It could be a group effort. It can be done. Right now, let's save Blueprints. Come on. And this will make DSP Tries It viable for tomorrow. It will make it much more viable for tomorrow. Ryu and Sweeko says, do you think you would ever watch content of stuff you missed in games you eventually dropped, like the ending of Blueprints, if it ends up ending today? I don't know. Like, for example, do you remember, ages ago, of course, I played Final Fantasy 13-3? The stupid lightning return.
I'm not asking one person to drop $35. I'm asking all of you to drop $35.
The game was awful, okay? I didn't want to finish it because it would have taken hours of grinding and investment. On that stream, on that freaking stream, I said, fuck the end of this. Let's just open YouTube and watch the ending. And we did. And the ending was awful. And I was like, wow, I'm so glad I didn't just grind 10 hours to just finish this final boss room to see this awful ending. And you know what? Everyone gave me crap. Oh, how dare you do that? How could you have done that? You should have grinded for 10 hours to see the ending. You know what? Those people are jerks.
He's like, retarded for real.
Those people are jerks because they're seeing it from the perspective of like a gamer who earned the ending, right? Like they're giant assy code e-penises.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Lev, thank you for the, I don't know, A5 Australian? Doesn't matter. Thank you for the $5. I've got all my bills paid and able to buy things I enjoy, and I do things I enjoy. The amount of people I beg to get that? 0. Well, see, Lev, obviously you don't have a household and a family, and by family, I mean a heifer, a wife, and a cat. You don't have those things, and you don't run a household. It's very apparent that you just live in the basement with in the basement of your mother's house, and yeah, no, I'm not doing that, man. No, that is exactly how an adult functions. You know, they take care of their shit, which, congratulations. Sounds like you're taking care of your shit.
Earned the ending, right? Like their giant ASCII code e-penises get hardened when they
ASCII. One more time. ASCII code.
legit beat a game. For me, it's like, dude, I'm just trying to entertain an audience.
You're failing.
And I played through this game so long, and it's a bad game. And we got to the end, and now they had the gall to say, oh, you're not high level enough to beat the final room. Go grind for 10 more hours
You
outside this
fucking
hallway
gay bitch.
and come back. And I was like, I've had enough. It's like either I watch the ending or we're never seeing the ending, right? So that's the thing. Like, it's a double-edged sword. We obviously we could do that. We could go watch the secret ending of Blueprint, but then it's like we invested 50 plus hours of gameplay. We solved all these puzzles. We had a good time, and then we just like give up. You know, I don't want to give up. I do want to see the end, but man, I don't know about you guys are telling me get the crown, this hidden scepter, and a gem, and then go back to the throne room. That's the ending. Like, oh my god, how do we do that? How on earth do we pull that off? I don't know. I received a $2 tip.
Come on, guys.
I never get why people on the stream complain about how much a game sucks, or it's woke, or it's boring, and then they stay the entire stream anyway. I'd get too bored if I was doing that. I'm sure you'd rather have 50 people enjoying themselves over 300 complainers. Yes, but you have to understand the complainers have no lives.
This is huge. Like, he doesn't realize what he says in the next sentence, okay? I'd rather... The query, or the statement was, I'd rather have 50 people watching than 300 haters, okay? Key on this.
They're LARPers. They're not actually my fans. They're people who literally crap on everything I do anyway. They're the same people who said my Doom playthrough sucked. They're the same people.
The 300 people are bad. He survives off 50 people watching him. Like, he's admitting this outright.
People that say, oh, I suck at Lies of P. That's who they are. Those are LARPers. Those aren't fans. Those are just dickheads sitting here to try to crap on the stream so people will think it's a bad stream.
Virtual 16 tells you to shut up, Phil. Thank you for the 5. Says, I own a house and have a family and still buy whatever my kids, wife, or myself want. And brother, same here. Same here. But then again, this is what it, you know, being a provider is about, you know, being an actual, you know, decent person, you know, contributing member of society. Phil doesn't know about that. I mean, and if he does know about it, Scopely just has their hooks so deep into him that he can't let it go.
It's exactly what it is. They're losers. They have no lives.
I haven't seen
$5
Cyrax
tip.
Drive.
It's just an anonymous $5 tip. No name attached.
Sure it
Thank
is,
you for
Phil.
$5. Guys, 122. We are 28 away. But we have to hit it right now because I'm going. This is the end of the stream.
Yep, it's the end, guys. You know when he leaves. He leaves at 4.
Can we do it? 28 left to hit the goal, continue Blueprint, get momentum for DSP tries it tomorrow. Can we do it?
Us, we.
See, here's the LARPers over on Kick. They're going, hold contributions, hold. No, I really have to go. So it's now or never to do it, to have Blueprints continue.
Yeah, he really has to go, guys. Go on, get.
Save us GTA 6 if you want someone to step up. You know what? There's no one better in life to step up and take control of a situation than you yourself.
The man with no job is now lecturing people on standing up and doing things for themselves.
I want you to walk into your bathroom and look in the mirror, look at your own face and say, I will take control. And then you're going to walk back here and you're going to contribute. Yes.
This is when I started unlocking rage mode.
All right, guys, I guess not. This is it. We have like 1 minute left. We have to hit this goal now. I can't stick around.
But he sticks around.
It looks like we're not going to hit it. It sucks. It sucks.
No, see, he's 26 seconds and he's gone, right? 26 seconds.
It needs to be updated again. I just updated this morning.
Yep, 20 seconds now.
Okay.
No, this
I got
is from
2 tips.
yesterday, ES.
One is for a penny from a troll. I got a $3 tip.
10 seconds.
It says, let's do this. That's all it says. Let's do this. Thank you for $3. All right, so now with that.
It's time to go because it's 4 o'clock. Goodbye, Phil. Oh, wait, we're in overtime.
We're at 125. We are literally $25 away. This is it. This is it. $25 to hit the goal. Continue blueprints. Come on. All right. I'm going to go for 30 more seconds.
Everybody caught that, right?
Blueprints. Come on. All right. I'm going to go for 30 more seconds.
Real quick, how many more seconds?
Continue blueprints. Come on. All right. I'm going to go for 30 more seconds.
Okay. Just
Let me
making
get a
sure I
time
got
here.
that.
We'll do a timer. Ready? We'll do a timer.
Wait for it.
How do you do a timer on my phone? I don't know.
Thank you, Boomer.
I don't know how to do a timer. Is this a timer? All right, can we do it? Start. Okay, here we go. It's counting down right now. 56 seconds, 55.
That's not 30.
54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47.
Now, the man is seated in a chair, correct? We see this. What is he doing? He's looking at a microphone, he's watching his chat scroll, and he has a phone in his hand that is giving him numbers. And then he, as a person, is speaking those numbers. We're all aware of the physical, might this takes. Yes? Excellent. I'm glad that we're all on the same page.
53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39. This is tiring. 37, 36, 35, 25, $25, 32, 31, 30 seconds left, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 3, 2, 21, 20, 19, 18. Yeah, okay, $20 to go. $20 to go. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9.
Well, Nick BMX guy, he beat the timer, you guys. Thank you for popping your membership, man. Being a gym rat for 2 months, I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. Oh, he is. He is absolutely pouring sweat from this. This is the most physical activity he's had in God knows how long.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, we didn't do it. We didn't do it. No.
Now, surely it's time to leave, right? Damn it, guys. Well, let me go ahead and keep what little dignity I have left and just admit defeat. Did somebody say dignity? We don't do dignity at DSP Gaming.
We didn't do it. Based Out for Real did gift us up. And that got us to 130. But that's it. We ran out of time. Wait, 2 tips just came in. One for $2. A $2 tip. From Only Iced Infinite. $2. So now, we're at 132. And then a $2 tip. Another one. What is the $2? Open your wallets, this person says. For $2. Open your wallets. Guys, we're at 134. We didn't do it. Can you believe it?
There we go. It's over.
We got 134 and we didn't make it for
so
Blueprint.
Close. We're now 2 minutes into
all
overtime.
that work.
So close. Oh, now we got to take a sip. Please, please, guys. Oh my gosh, please.
It's very
Is there a
exhausting.
tip? Oh, it's so exhausting.
Why is it so exhausting? Why can't we just hit the goal? Why is it so exhausting? Why? Why? This is so exhausting.
This needs to go into the Museum of Modern Art.
Why can't we just hit the goal? Why is it so exhausting?
Why am I gay? Internet Hazmat Crew, open your wallets, people. Tithe for the tithe god.
Why? Why? Why?
Thank you, my dude. I
I'm having
appreciate
too much
it.
fun with this, is what it is. I'm having
This
too much
is
fun. with
fun. This is fun, guys.
all that work. Well, hold on. I have to go charge my controller.
And there it is. Oh, the minute amount of dignity he could have had. He could have had, just the scrap of dignity, and then poof, it's gone.
All that work. Well, hold on. I have to go charge my controller.
Why are you gay?
Hold on. I'm going to turn off my controller and go charge it.
Jorge, thank you for the 2 for DSP's $2 funds. Thank you, my dude. I appreciate it.
And we'll see what happens.
It's so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny. Oh my God, please give me money, guys.
I received a $2 tip. Come on, $2.
But guys, he really has to go.
Save blueprints, this person says. Another $2 tip. Are you kidding? We are now at...
I have received fanboys, whoa!
What is going on? Come on. All right. Hold on a second. I just received a $16 anonymous tip.
Oh, and this, by the way, Daniel United 115, that's the guy who dropped 115 fucking euros or pounds or whatever it is today.
$16. At the same time, a 20 euro super chat just hit from Daniel United 115. So there's a $16 anonymous tip. That gets us to 152. And then there's 20 euros from Daniel United, which is actually the biggest super chat of the day. Which is more than 20, but I'm not going to do the currency conversion.
Mm-hmm.
So we actually hit 172 for blueprints. Holy crap. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. We have done it. It was the most exhausting endeavor ever, but we have done it. We hit the goal for blueprints.
Suffer, children.
It was the most exhausting endeavor ever. Oh, we have done it. We hit the...
Oh, it can be muted all you want. You still have to see the jelly. Darkside, thank you for the 5. I want him to go to boot camp by Gunnery Sergeant Hartman in Full Metal Jacket. I do too, man. I do too. That's why we're so slow right now. We're actually taking notes on wave physics.
Goal for blueprints. Blueprints lives. The prince will never die.
The prince will only continue his journey to become the king of the castle. He will get his scepter. He will get his crown. He will get the royal jewels. And he will sit on his throne and see the ending because you supported it. You supported Blueprints, and it will be back next week.
This was a thing that actually happened yesterday.
Okay, I gotta go. Thank you guys.
And we're done.
So much. Blueprints will continue next week. Good Lord.
The sign off is so fucking beautiful, right?
Okay.
It's now over. 16:06.0 flat, right? Flat. How fast is he done?
Okay, I gotta go. Thank you.
2 seconds.
Thank you guys so much. Blueprints will continue next week. Good Lord. Okay, everyone, enjoy the break. Tonight, we got a brand new game. If you want to chill, if you want to
he does shill for his new hat.
Relax, if you want to have a great interactive time with me, if you enjoyed those fishing streams that we did a few years ago, I think it was around 3 years ago, was it not? okay? Tonight, we're doing a brand new game, Cast and Chill. It just came out on Steam today. We played the demo. It was great. We're going to be fishing tonight. You know what?
Stop. Hazmat crew, I may have to take a rain check. I did not realize it was already 5. Because I've got to get through the daily wrap as well. Oh, I'm sure he will, Brian. And this is, by the way, content.
Did you guys keep asking? Male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Robin, thank you for the 5. The psychology of this needs to be studied. He was clearly upset. The emotional manipulation's obvious, and just the mental degradation on display. Yeah, it is remarkable how much his mood is actually tied to the physical dollar. It really is. Yeah, the genius wears a green hat with his green screen. Of course he does, because he's Phil. Because he's Phil. Robin Brahman, thank you for the 5, brother. I really appreciate it. Here, we'll do it this way. Hey, IHC. Congrats, you're a standard moderator. Post your link, my dude.
Asking. I'm going to test it right now. You ready? Ready?
No, I'm not ready. Fuck you, Phil.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday.
Welcome to the Daily Wrap, children.
Monday, the 16th of June, 2025. A unique streaming day. If you're wondering why my hair looks like this, it's kind of like uneven and messed up. It's because I was wearing a hat. I'll explain in a moment.
Oh, God, his hair does look rough today.
What a weird day. Today was a day.
Hey, look at that. What do Phil and the chair have in common with Kat and Tyrone? Both Kat and the chair say, please take the condom off.
Where I was absolutely happy and ecstatic, and a day that also I was disappointed. So allow me to explain why, because it actually went pretty weird. It actually kind of went the opposite of how I thought it was going to go, okay? In the morning, we did a level 1 podcast, but it was an abridged version, meaning it was not 2 hours like usual. It was just, I think, just under an hour. And it only covered various topics such as the schedule for the week, some Q&A and stuff like that. And in reality, we didn't have a lot to talk about. And I told everyone, I'm going to do
so I am going to do a bit for you. I'll do a bit for you, IHC. Now, if you guys don't know who IHC is, Internet Hazmat Crew, the guy is, they do fantastic work, both of them. I don't know if they're both active on Discord, but I think maybe they're one dude, maybe they're Internet Hazmat Crew, and the fellow that I talk with on Discord, not really sure, but I hear they refer to they a lot. So I think it's a couple. Three of them. There you go. He did the Lego one. They did the Lego one. And they've also got one where they do what would happen if Phil tried to actually heist the casino. And that's the link that says timestamp 1304 that IHC asked me to go over today. I would. We got to get through 12 minutes of this, and you guys know how long-winded I am. So I hope to get to it, IHC. I hope to get to it Friday as well. But yeah, I appreciate you bearing with me, my dude. But there you go. Go say hi to Internet Hazmat Crew after this. Go sub to them. They're good people.
So we can have more gameplay of Blueprints. As you know, Blueprints last week was on the chopping block. This is a game we played over 2 months, over 50 hours, but we were getting less engagement, less support, less attendance every time I played it. And I told everyone I wasn't going to allow this to just be a game in the rotation.
Allow it.
That no one ever really supports at all, which is what was happening. Several streams, we were getting like $20, $30. So all of a sudden last week with Blueprints, rallying of support, we get a double goal day. So I told
I'm sorry.
Sudden last week with Blueprints, rallying of support, we get a double goal day.
What? How do you let your body get to this point, Phil? Like, I get it that there are people out there that are battling depression. Maybe food is their vice or something like that. But brother, you represent yourself to be fit. You represent yourself to be strong. And we know that you have like 10 free hours a day. So how, in the name of sweet fucking Jesus, do you allow yourself to get to this point?
So I told everyone, well, because we got that support, we'll play it again. Today, playing Blueprints, major progress yet again. We actually drafted the throne room. We actually solved a optional, well, not really optional, but a very important puzzle that had a satellite dish launch. I was like, what? And a bunch of other stuff like that. Now, for
By the way, this daily wrap does not have a spoilers claim on it at all.
I'm gonna understand, probably 1 to 2 more streams, we will actually beat Blueprints and see the true ending. It's so cryptic to do, but it looks like we're on the right path and we can do it. Okay? So, all that being said, how did it go? Well,
shout out.
Actually, at first it was slow. Then we had a rallying of support and got over $100. Then it hit a wall. We got stopped getting support. Last minute, end of the
last minute, there I was abandoning any amount of dignity or decency or just being a whore on the internet. A rallying of support came in.
Stream, bunch of people support, and we exceeded the goal. So Blueprints continues next week. To be honest, I did not think that would happen. I actually thought Blueprints would end today.
Oh, straight up guilty pleasures.
Rallying, I was like, there's no way we'll get that again. But we hit a goal. So I was like, wow, I'm shocked, right? So now what's the late stream? The late stream is a new game called Cast.
Oh, no shit. Zephon, if you can find that, I would love to see it.
And Chill that just released on Steam today for like $12. It's normally $15, but it's on a sale. This game is the demo. It's the full version, excuse me, of the demo we played on Friday. It is kind of pixelated graphics.
I agree. Bad news, Bradley.
90s story-based point-and-click adventure games on PC. You row out onto a lake and you start fishing.
Yeah, guys, does this not sound like the ultimate, I definitely want to sit down at my computer or look up my phone or turn on my TV and watch this.
And you just start catching and you have different lures, different rods, different strengths of line. You upgrade your boat capacity. You do all these different things.
A good one, guilty pleasures.
You to catch bigger, better fish. Sometimes there's legendaries you can catch for big rewards. You make money and then you just improve and you go back. Now, this full-fledged version of the game has a lot more to it. Way more upgrades to buy, multiple locations that unlock over the course of the night. And we ended up with 3 different locations that we fished on. I think I had like 6 or more lures, 3 different rods, maxed out my capacity for 8. I think I had like 6 or more lures.
So when she says that she's feeling that itch and she wants to be vapor locked, what is it that Kat needs?
3 different rods. Maxed out my capacity for 8 fish at one time in the boat. And the different locations were nice. They were all on the same river, but basically each one looked a little different. You know, the first one is kind of just this lake side which has these ducks and deer. The second one, there's these trees that are like changing color in the sea.
This right here was priceless to me.
It has these ducks and deer.
Guys, there's ducks and deer in the background.
The second one
really ramped it. It really turned it to 11.
There's these trees that are like changing color in the season, which is really nice.
Trees.
And the third one actually had this beautiful underwater setting, and you can see cabins and stuff out in the distance, and there were squirrels in the trees and so many different kinds of fish.
There were squirrels in the trees. You guys, there were pixelated squirrels. How did I not make $1,000?
Bass and trout and walleye. We got a legendary tonight. We actually caught a legendary, okay? But in general,
it was Hogan.
The game is mostly meant to be chilling, meaning I don't think the whole focus of the game is meant to just sit there and pay attention to the game all the time. You're supposed to be doing something else, watching TV, watching something on your phone, talking to someone else. And that was the point.
Yes, the magic 150-calorie English muffin sandwich when the English muffin itself is 136 calories.
To be a throwback to my old chill streams where I did fishing 3 years ago. It was 3 years ago, the summer of 2022. I played Bassmaster on Xbox. And on those nights, it was meant to be a hybrid where, yes, I would sit there and fish, but also I would interact with the audience. And I told everyone that's how I wanted to approach this stream tonight. So what happened? First half of the stream, things were going good. First off, I put on the fisherman's hat, the same one that I wore during the Bassmaster streams, but I didn't make anyone hit a support goal. I said, I put on the fisherman's hat, same.
All right, got that.
One that I wore during the Bassmaster streams, but I didn't make anyone hit a support goal. I said,
I am a kind God. You will find I am kind. I didn't make anyone hit a support goal, and I put the hat on. My God, Phil. Should I sign my check directly over to you, or would you prefer large bills? How would you like this transaction to go down?
I'm just going to wear it tonight because it's been so long. This would be awesome to see the hat come back, right? So I did. And so I wore the hat all night, and actually, it worked okay with the new camera angle. It definitely wasn't perfect. It was phasing in and out partially, but it actually did work decently, I would say. Okay. First half of the night, lots of conversation, lots of fun chill. We're going back and forth, having good talks and everything, interactions while I'm fishing.
But
sadly, there was a technical issue. For some bizarre reason, my third-party controller, the Mishinike, doesn't work with the game, which is odd. It works with the demo. It doesn't even make sense. Like, I played the demo with that controller on Friday and had zero issue. Tonight, I couldn't cast. It would just go like this and never cast. I'm like, what is going on? I don't get it. I have no idea what happened and why it wouldn't cast. So I ended up having to use the Xbox Elite 2 controller to actually play the game. Okay. But once we got that technical issue done, it worked smoothly for the rest of the night. Like I said, 3 locations or whatever. But here's what happened.
yeah, but here we go.
First half of the night ends. We got like $45. I'm like, all right. Second half of the night, we'll rally. No,
We'll rally. We will rally. I don't know why we would rally.
Second half of the night, people started saying we're bored. The game's not fun. The game is not that good. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, no lie. This is exactly the same experience we had 3 years ago. The game isn't meant to be the big focus. The focus.
Out of curiosity, how many people here are the exact same person they were 3 years ago? And like, or are worse than the person they were 3 years ago? And be objective about this. Hands down, I was a piece of shit by comparison to myself 3 years ago. Hands down. Hell, even just a year and a half ago, I'm a much better person than I was. And I needed to change. And, well, thanks, Jorge. Now I'm depressed. I should have expected that answer. Well, this was a fun stream. It was very nice, everybody. It was. Why don't I go ahead and let's go ahead and talk about Artax and the ending of All Dogs Go to Heaven at the same time. It would be a great. God damn, man! I am stupid.
This is we're hanging out talking. So tag me in chat. We'll talk. We'll have conversation or whatever. And I had to say.
But the point of that bit was supposed to be, Phil, you're supposed to change. In 3 years' time, you're supposed to have changed.
I feel like we have a different crowd for the most part. There's a few people who are kind of holdovers from 3 years ago. But a lot of the people who were around 3 years ago for those late night chill streams for fishing aren't around anymore.
Right. So here's what happened, Phil. They grew up and then they stopped giving you money.
Or just weren't here tonight.
Uh-oh.
So people were saying, we don't like it.
What do I got here?
For doing voice recordings, I might as well try it. My brother in Christ, Philip, you are like the lowest excuse of a man. You constantly bitch, you constantly throw your problems at other people, begging for money, doing this and that. You constantly complain about how you have situations like your AC or, certain things aren't working, but you never exhaust any effort into trying to fix them. You're just the laziest, scummiest loser that anybody could ever possibly think of.
Yeah, I don't
you know
hear
what?
any,
The only problem, and
I don't hear any lies yet.
what? It actually feels good to think about it, actually, the more I think about it. It actually feels good to think that such a scummy person has to wake up in the morning and look at themselves in the mirror. Philip, you look at yourself in the mirror, you greasy-haired bum. Get a fucking real job. You know what? How about you come out and hang out with me and hang ducks for a day? You wouldn't even last a fucking minute.
No, he doesn't want to hang ducks for a day. He doesn't even like ducks. He prefers geese.
And I'm like, that's a shame.
That's legitimately probably what he would
I
say.
am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Nice. Thank you for the pod, brother. It's funny. I called this a few nights ago. I said he would say, "Why should I play when the demos wasn't supported? So no games." And he's saying it here. Yeah, dude. This bit. I watched this morning on my or listened to it, I guess, on my during my cardio. And I was flabbergasted by this segment.
Understand something. I hope if you're looking for a relaxing game, a fishing game, anything, check this game out. Watch the footage tonight that I'm going to upload. This is a good game. I actually very much enjoyed it.
And thank you again,
people are already
Ice.
saying they're adding all kinds of new features. There's a roadmap in the game where they're going to add Rumble and all kinds of stuff. Sounds good to me. Like, this is the kind of game that I very much enjoyed. Roadmap in the game where they're going to add Rumble and all kinds of stuff. Sounds good to me. Like,
and by the way, Tyrone agrees.
This is the kind of game that I very much enjoyed playing. I don't know how to make this game resonate with an audience when the whole point is we interact while I play. And it worked. The whole first half of the night, we were talking and engaging. All of a sudden, second half of the night, everyone started like clammed up. People got bored or left.
You are not entertaining. They couldn't bait you anymore. okay? And so it was like, okay, we can't bait him. We can't actually talk to him because he'll call us morons and dunces. This is now boring. He's not being engaged. He's not being triggered by the game. There's no way for him to lose this game, or there's no way for him to bitch about rollback netcode or lag. Now he's boring.
Left or just were, I don't know, falling asleep. I don't know. And it died. And that's sad. We ended.
No, that's a you problem. That's not, oh, that's sad. No, that is, why did it die? Why did people get bored? Why was I not entertaining?
You fucking gay bitch.
The reason he was not entertaining is lag, obviously.
The night only at like $60. So everyone's like, well, you're going to play it again? I'm like, why would I play it again?
There it is, Ice. There it is.
You guys told me it was boring, and then no one supported the stream in the second half. All the support came in first hour, nothing second hour. Why would I keep going? You know?
Right. Not let's go back to the lab, so to speak, and see if there's a way to make this fun, right? Not put your name into a camp for the, like, go, here you go, Phil. I got you. I got it. You need to figure out how to go get $5 gift cards from Amazon or $10 gift cards from Amazon. Everybody knows your email address, DarksidePhil or whatever, you know, that fucking old school, you know, CompuServe.com or whatever. And what you're going to do is you're going to look up all the fish types, okay? And you're going to tell people that they can put their name into a fish type. Okay. And by that point, you'll get a number of people. This will take work, by the way, Phil. You'll get a number of people that have done it. So let's just say for the sake of argument, you get 10. And the first time you catch that fish, and only the first time, right? We can't have you go into too much debt. The first time you catch that fish, you look at the number of people who have backed that fish. And again, we'll say 10. So then on screen, you do a randomizer, which I believe even Windows, like the command prompt has a randomizer. If not, there's ones online. And you just say randomize 1 through 10. And boom, it pops up 7. You then show on the list that person 7 is Bob. You say, hey, Bob, hit me up on email or tell me what your email address is, Bob, and I will send you $5, the $5 Amazon gift card or the $10 Amazon gift card, okay? Guess what? All of a sudden, people are now vested in what fish you catch. Hey, maybe I'm going to get a $10 gift card. Maybe I'm going to this. Maybe I'm going to that. And then you have the conversations. Then you have the general talks in between catching the fishes and using the lines and doing all the other bullshit, right? And this took me 5 seconds to think up. Why am I better at your job than you, and you've been doing it for 15 years?
And I'll be honest, there's been a big fallout of support on Kick. Okay,
I'm taking a look, Clinker.
I've been streaming 2 days this week, and so far this week, I have about 20 gifted subs on Kick total.
Hold on.
My money don't jiggle, 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 jiggle.
Oh, that's just evil. We're going to have to take a look at this because it's evil. And I'm very impressed with how evil it is. Hold on. This literally takes a second. Excuse me, I apologize. I was trying to get rid of that, but didn't work. No, stop that. Stop it. Stop it. Give me this. And it's supposed to play in the media player. Why are you not? Oh, maybe because it's a what? Is it a wave? May not work. We'll find out. There we go. Whatever, save. Yes, that's fine. No, I won't let me play it in the browser. I'm sorry, man. I can't convert it right now, but I will. I will, Clinker. I will.
Total. All right. And it's funny because, my trolls and shitbags combined.
Come on, play.
Streaming 2 days this week. And so far this week, I have about 20 gifted subs on Kick total.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay. Total. All right. And it's funny because, my trolls and shitbags combined are like, you banned everyone. No, I didn't. If you take a look at the people who contribute, I've banned one person, Iron Chef Sakai, who had like 2 or 3 sock accounts. He's banned. That's it. No one else is banned. It's for whatever reason now, people aren't really coming by and supporting on Kick. So
yeah, and that's not a me problem. That's a them problem.
Because of that, that used to help. That used to boost the streams and get us to the goals. It's we're getting 1 sub here, 1 sub there, and I'm appreciative of that. I am. For those who
are... Preacher Man, is he appreciative?
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
Thank you.
Are coming by and actually, dropping a sub here or there, I do appreciate it. But basically, you get a night like tonight, it's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm interacting with the chat. We're having conversation. I'm trying to be as fun as I can.
Oh, God.
Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm interacting with the chat. We're having conversation. I'm trying to be as fun as I can.
Well, there's your problem, Phil. Oh, is Power live right now, Lore? I didn't know that.
While I'm playing this fishing game and learning it, same exact thing I did 3 years ago with Bassmaster. 3 years ago, everyone loved it, and those streams did amazing. Now, this stream tanks.
Yeah, because there were less trolls or less detractors that were calling you out 3 years ago. Now there are more, so you have less retards that you can actually go to get money from.
So I guess that's it for Cast and Chill, all right? But I hope that you will still watch the gameplay and enjoy the game for what it is. I really enjoyed it. I'm sad. I'm legit sad. Here's why. Number one.
He's sad for 2 reasons. Hi, Derek.
I thought Blueprints would tank today, and that would be the end of the playthrough. But I thought Cast and Chill, being that we have a track record of fishing games working, would have actually done well. I legit thought we might hit 2 goals tonight, and then we do DSP Tries It tomorrow.
Yeah, you guys loved this 3 years ago.
And now we're stuck at 18 out of 20, and we're probably not doing it tomorrow unless a miracle happens on the first stream. So, yeah, it is. It's disheartening. I thought it was going to be the opposite, and it was the complete opposite outcome that ended up happening. And now Cast and Chill, a game that I bought and was hoping that we were going to play a bunch. I'm not playing it yet.
Oh,
what can you do, right? So it is what it is. Enjoy the gameplay. Sad to see it go already so soon, but I think it's a great game, and I hope that you'll give it a look. Okay? So now here's the deal for tomorrow. There is no podcast on Tuesday. I'm going to repeat that. We're skipping the podcast. Instead, I'm just going to chill with you guys for like 15, 20 minutes. And then by 12 p.m. Pacific time, we're starting with Onimusha 2 HD. This is a game that you guys wanted to see last month, but I told everyone that I was going to skip it at the time, that it didn't make sense to play it because there was too much going on with other releases that were lingering. Well, now, we've got Clear Obscure done. Blueprints, we're only playing once a week. We got time in the schedule for it, so we're going to do it starting tomorrow. Oh. Now, if you've been waiting eagerly for Onimusha 2, if you like the Onimusha 1 playthrough that I did
Pause. Go to channel.
My money don't jiggle, 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 jiggle.
That's what I wanted you guys to see.
Last or a few months ago, please come by, engage, and support with this stream. If we hit 2 a few months ago, please come by, engage, and support with this stream. If we hit 2 goals during the stream, we will be doing DSP Tries It Mod Pizza tomorrow. If we don't, well, then it's going to hold off to whenever we hit 2 more goals. Tomorrow night,
I picked this up. I'm on my fucking Cybex Arc Trainer, and I picked this up. I didn't even have it in front of me. But if we don't hit it, the energy drains out of his voice.
If we don't, well, then it's going to hold off to whenever we hit 2 more goals. Tomorrow night, the late stream will be Minecraft. Sometimes Minecraft does really well. Sometimes it doesn't at all. It seems to be hit or miss, okay? I hope in Minecraft we have a good time. We always do. I'm not sure what we're going to do. I don't know if we'll return to the mines. I don't know if we'll do more overworld exploration. That's certainly viable. We could do that. Maybe ride the horse. Some people have said,
hold on. So first, guys, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. So the perk of Fish and Chill or Cast and Chill or whatever the fuck it was, guys, it had leaf cycles on the trees, and there were squirrels, and there were deer, and there were fish. Okay, that's that riveting content you want. Now on Minecraft,
I don't know if we'll do more overworld exploration.
Okay, we could explore, which that actually could be fun.
Certainly viable. We could do that. Maybe ride the horse.
We could ride the horse. I don't know why, but when I heard him say ride the horse this morning, I lost it. I was like, guys, I've got this really cool fighting game. What can you do in it? Walk. Can you fight too? Yeah, but do you want to see me walk? I can walk. So, why are you picking the most boring aspects of the game?
Some people have said what I should do is organize my base camp better.
Oh boy, that's right. I forgot about this. Not only can we ride the horse, we can build pens for farm animals. Oh boy.
make different pens. Make a pen for the pigs, a pen for the chickens, a pen for the sheep, a pen for the horses. That way, they're all separated and they're easy to get along and interact with. Right now, I'm having a hard time trying to interact with all of them. Maybe I should do that. Maybe that's a good suggestion. Okay, we could do that tomorrow night. We'll see. But tomorrow night will be chill vibes, and hopefully you'll come by for Onimusha too. I would love to hit 2 goals and do DSP tries it tomorrow, but it's a tough ask. I don't think we're gonna do it, to be frank. But I guess we'll see. All right. All right. So
yeah, can we do the same thing we've been doing every stream? Count me in.
Everyone's sorry that sadly Cast and Chill didn't work.
So that one's pretty good. I'm sorry Cast and Chill doesn't work. There's that, right?
Sorry that I can't guarantee a DSP tries it tomorrow.
That. I'm sorry I can't guarantee a DSP tries it tomorrow. Let me go ahead and translate that for you real quick. I'm sorry my fans were brokies today.
But I wish you the best. Have a good night, and hopefully we have a good one tomorrow. I think we will. Thank you all. Peace out. See you then.
So that's what I had today, and unfortunately, yes. Well, before we go,
my money don't jiggle jiggle, 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 jiggle jiggle.
I like it. I really do. That took like all of 10 seconds to make. I fucking hate you guys with skill and shit. It fucking pisses me off. No, but that's what I had on the agenda, correct, today. I don't have anything slated for Friday, so that will probably be either a continuation of Doom the Dark Ages or something else. Who knows? I still got to go back and do Bloodborne, the Bloodborne playthrough as well. It's been kind of crazy. The shit that he and it very well could be that I have an idea for a stream, or that, hey, I'm just gonna say we're gonna do this is how you don't play, and then come to find out, well, actually, Phil went completely unhinged, and therefore we're gonna have to go ahead and take a look at that. However, before I actually sign off, I have been told you're not supposed to play yet. That was not supposed to happen. I've been told that I have to use my sign out today, like my unofficial sign out. So yeah, Bloodborne. I have to do Bloodborne. And stop it, fucking phone. Like you're like just telling me that my girlfriend got home, and that's nice and stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to sign off. My phone is a detractor. Guys, I really appreciate you coming by. Who can I send you to? That's the question. Ice, you streaming? You streaming it at all? I'll send him your way if you is. Let's find out. Redirect. Who can I redirect to? Holy shit, Evil AJ's on. So's Lord Diaz. Lord Diaz? I saw Lord Diaz in here 5 minutes ago. The fuck, man? Fuck it. I'm gonna send you to Lore. Because I can. Ah, you're at work. Your work is not streaming? Oh my gosh. Are you even a streamer, dude? No. I'll send you to Lord Diaz. Yeah, I'm gonna send you to that effing coward, Lord Diaz. He actually he impedes on the contributions of power. But yeah, until next time, guys, I'll try to keep you informed on Friday's stream. But until then, swallows the goal for a troll. Live heavy, eat clean, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and don't be like Phil. Never be like Phil. Ever. If you can, anyway. But until next time, guys. Bye.